Woo! What's up, you guys? It's your boy Ola here with Ola TV. You already know, as you can tell from the background, you can definitely see it. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, main event tonight. Yes, this is it. Elimination Chamber, WWE Chamber for 2023. We're going to give you the live commentary updates on this one. Whether you're watching along or not, you will be fully updated on every single match. There's 5 scheduled matches here tonight. You already know what time it is. The lineup is going to be Brock Lesnar taking on Bobby Lashley. And if you didn't already know, the winner of that match will be facing Bray Wyatt. In case you didn't already know, my friends, Bray Wyatt will be going up against the winner of that match. He announced it. He said he wants to face the winner of Bobby versus Brock. Later on tonight, we're also going to have the tag team match of the Hall of Famers Edge and Beth Phoenix going on a tag team competition against half of the Judgment Day, and that's going to be Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. Later on tonight, we're also going to have the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And if you didn't already know, the contenders in that one is going to be Asuka, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalia, and Carmella. Also in the lineup, the Men's Elimination Chamber, and this one will actually be for a title. The U.S. Championship will be on the line. Austin Theory is in the match defending against Seth Effin Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, also part of the Judgment Day, and Montez Ford, who is half of the Street Profits tag team. And then, of course, for your main event tonight, you already know in Montreal, Quebec, the hometown hero, Sami Zayn, betraying the bloodline in full emphatic fashion here tonight, going up against his ex-tribal chief. You heard it, ex-tribal chief, because he's no longer part of the faction, going up against Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship here tonight. It is going to be one crazy pay-per-view. A lot of questions have still left unanswered. SmackDown didn't answer any questions for us last night either. If anything, it left us with more questions. So tonight, we're going to get some answers, and we've already got the pay-per-view on the way, starting right now. Got the fans already chanting for the hometown hero, Sami Zayn. If you didn't know, last night on SmackDown, it was in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And tonight, the Elimination Chamber is in the exact same stadium, again, live in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The live commentary right now, we've got Corey Graves and Michael Cole to start things off here tonight. And let's see who's going to be the first match. If I had to choose, I believe the first match is going to be Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, more than likely. But let's see who's going to be the opening match here tonight. This should be a good pay-per-view. I know it's only 5 matches, but there is a lot of people going heads up in this pay-per-view, so it should be exciting and interesting. Oh, and we're actually going to start the pay-per-view with one of the 2 Elimination Chamber matches. Woo! I didn't think they were going to start it off like that. I honestly thought that Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar would have been the opener, considering that match doesn't have much of a stipulation on the line. However, it looks like one of the chamber matches are actually going to be starting it off here tonight. So this is going to be crazy. Oh, and they're doing it with a women's match first, guys. So tonight, we're starting it off. We're going to figure out who will be facing the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania, because they did put a stipulation on this match that the winner of this match will be the undisputed #1 contender to go one-on-one against Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. Let's see. We got the first contender coming out to the ring. We've got Asuka as one of the 6 women coming out first here tonight. Fans are electric and excited, and the fans are amped up and ready. We've got Asuka being cheered on, even though, ironically, Asuka has been a heel lately. She has not been a face the way she's normally been the last couple of weeks from her return. She's been a heel going up against the good girls. So will she be a good girl tonight, or is she going to continue the streak of being a heel? And will she be the person that gets the opportunity to face Bianca Belair? If I had to choose right here off rip, before we even start this match, I've got to go with, it's a tough one, but I'm thinking Raquel Rodriguez is probably going to pull it off here tonight. The reason why I say that is because Bianca Belair is a very, very physical, strong specimen, a very strong woman. In my opinion, if we're trying to go toe to toe with strength versus strength, I think Raquel Rodriguez is the perfect fit to go heads up one-on-one at WrestleMania. And you know they always like to do the immovable force against the what is it called, the immovable force against the whatever object, that cliche that they use all the time with Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. They like to use that when it's two competitors that are going up that are either really strong or two people that are really big in size. Bianca Belair and Raquel Rodriguez are two women that are unequivocally possibly the strongest women physically in the women's division, not counting Beth Phoenix, of course, because she's not there every single day as in, original contender. But if we're taking out Hall of Famers and just in the current competition, I would say that Raquel physically matches up best. So we'll see. Maybe Raquel gets it tonight. Our next entrant here into the women's elimination chamber is Carmella. Carmella with the usual moonwalk to go ahead and enter inside of the ring. Right now, she's over there basically talking smack to Asuka because Asuka was the first entrant and Asuka was already in the sealed chamber. And so Carmella was over there kind of mocking her and talking smack, and Asuka obviously couldn't do anything about it because she's already closed in. All right, entrant number 3 into the elimination chamber is going to be Raquel Rodriguez, my pick, the one that I just said a couple of minutes ago. By the way, all the women so far looking absolutely phenomenal tonight as far as like dress code and as far as like the swag that they're wearing. And Raquel Rodriguez getting a really nice ovation by this Montreal, Quebec, Canada crowd that's here tonight. I'm telling you, man, that's got to be one of the top picks for sure. Oh, look at this. Raquel Rodriguez even showed up with a nice makeup on, got her eyeshadow done, matching the outfit. Raquel Rodriguez looking cute here tonight. So I guess she's here not only to break some bones, but she's also out here, to kind of give a little bit of that beauty appeal as well in this match. Nothing wrong with that, right? Can't argue with that. So Raquel right now is also in the ring now, mocking Carmella and marking Asuka, who are enclosed into their respective chambers. And now Raquel is about to go in. But before she does, she's getting the crowd super hyped, super excited. I think the crowd might be going for Raquel Rodriguez as well here tonight because she got a pretty good ovation. All right, let's see who's going to be entrant number 4. Oh, it looks like it's going to be the crazy, uncontrollable Nikki Cross running to the ring with this crazy girl smile on her face. I tell you what, Nikki Cross originally, I hated her, to be honest. Never really liked her. But over time, I'm going to be honest, the crazy girl thing is actually starting to work for her. She goes into the ring and Carmella already looks scared. Nikki Cross is over there at the chamber trying to basically eye her out, give her a kiss or get her attention some way, somehow. Looks like Nikki Cross is mesmerized by Carmella. Now she's looking at Asuka's face, and her and Asuka are both giving each other a crazy girl look. So her and Asuka could almost be like sisters in this match with the level of insanity that shows on their face. Now Nikki Cross runs across the ring to Raquel. Raquel not intimidated, but Raquel a little bit disturbed by Nikki Cross's antics to start this match. Nikki trying to get the psychological, if you will, unfair advantage to go ahead and start this match. Nikki right now looking absolutely crazy to start things off. So I guess that leaves Liv Morgan is going to be more than likely coming up next. No, actually, Natalya is coming up next. So I guess Liv Morgan will be the final one. Natalya is going to be on the way to the ring as we speak. But this is going to be a good match. I'm excited for this one. I definitely, I want to see who they're going to put up against Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. So this one's going to be interesting. We've got Natalya on the way to the ring right now. Natalya just giving a couple of handshakes to the fans, a couple of fans taking photos and things of that nature. Natalya over there, one of the fans who has the Canadian flag, and Natalya right now is showing the fans a whole lot of love near the entrance. So Natalya also one of the hometown heroes. Now, I don't know if she's specifically from Montreal, Quebec. However, she is Canadian, so she is one of the home heroes as well. Sami Zayn later on tonight, and also Kevin Owens. I don't know if Kevin Owens is here tonight. I don't think he's scheduled to be in any of the matches, to my knowledge. No, actually, he's not, but he may be a factor in the main event should he choose to help Sami Zayn win the title. And will we see Jey Uso later on tonight as well? None of the members of Bloodline showed up to SmackDown last night. So it's going to be very interesting to see who will help Sami Zayn, because we know there's going to be interferences in that match. We know for sure that Jey Uso is still somewhat on Sami Zayn's side, and we know that Kevin Owens has been friends with Sami Zayn for years, and they basically started the business together around the same time. So I would say there's going to be a lot of things going on in this main event as far as interferences are concerned. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is all going to develop. But Kevin Owens is not scheduled to be here tonight, but that doesn't mean that he won't interfere into that main event match. Now we got Liv Morgan on the way to the ring as the number 6 and final entrant to Women's Elimination Chamber. So yes, guys, the first 12 to 13 minutes, obviously intros. You know, the intros take a few minutes, especially for those people who are out here saying hello to the fans. Most of the contenders in this match showed love to the fans, so that's why this match yet is still not on the way. Liv Morgan looking absolutely sensational tonight, as usual. All the women look great tonight, to be quite honest. Everyone showed up tonight not only to wrestle, but also to look real cute. And Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez happen to have similar looking outfits to some degree, not necessarily style wise, but color wise. They both decided to choose this really nice baby blue color. And Liv Morgan goes and kind of gives an eye to each contender that's in the chamber. And when she goes to Raquel Rodriguez, they both give each other a little bit of a smile here, basically. Ooh, and Natalya starts the match, spanking her booty, mocking Liv Morgan right now. So, guys, the match is now officially on the way. And we have Liv Morgan, Natalya to start things off here for the Women's Elimination Chamber. We got Natalya starting off with a nice little snap takedown. Got a nice headlock on Liv. Liv throws her to the ropes, and then she gets knocked down by Natalya. And Liv Morgan looks at her surprised, like, woo, she just ran into like a freight train. We got a nice little rolling thunder by Natalya. Liv with a nice reversal. Natalya leaps over Liv. Liv for a clothesline, misses. And Natalya with a roll-up, trying to get Liv out of the match quickly, but then Liv with a roll-up. Ooh, and a nice kick out after 2 when you get the crowd excited into it, and the crowd is like, 2. Nice way to start the match with 2 women already trying to eliminate each other, both kicking out of each other's pins. Who will be the number 3 entrant? It's going to be very interesting. I wonder if they're going to fill the ring up with all 6 women, or will they have eliminations prior to the other women showing up? A nice elbow shot by Liv, sending Natalya to the corner. Liv goes running to her direction, but Natalya throws her over the third rope. Now, typically, you would land to the outside of the ring in this situation, but because it is a chamber match, thrown over the third ropes, you land on the actual chamber platform. And now Liv brutalizing Natalya face first into the chamber, and Natalya not even attempting to block it. Now, you know, sometimes, you know, when people get thrown into the steel cage matches or the chambers, the chains on the chamber match, they tend to block it with their hand. Natalya ran into it 3 times, didn't block any of them. Might be busted open in a moment. And then Liv Morgan jumps on the back of Natalya 2 feet into the spinal cord. Liv Morgan right now, although she may have came in looking cute as usual, she is out here to have a fight. Now she's choking Natalya here with the chains. Natalya here, completely a mess right now. Hair done, hair gone, makeup obviously getting all messed up in this match. Oh, and then Liv goes running towards Natalya, but she goes running into face first into one of the corners of the chamber over here. Now Liv trying to catch herself, and now she gets smacked again into the chamber where Nikki Cross is located, and Nikki over here with a psychopath look on her face, absolutely admiring Liv Morgan as she's getting smashed face first. Oh my God, Liv goes into that chamber again. Bro, Natalya is having no mercy on Liv Morgan right now. Liv is absolutely eating up the chamber where Nikki Cross is, and Nikki Cross with a smile on her face. If they let Nikki out next, this match is going to get crazy, man. And a 4th time, yo, Liv Morgan's face looks absolutely stunned. She's like, yo, she's like, guys, chill out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You slamming my face into the chamber a little bit too hard. Ooh, and now Liv Morgan bounced off the ropes by Natalya and then gets thrown into the chains. And now her head gets thrown in between the chains, getting choked out with a foot on her back, both arms being pulled. My goodness, Liv Morgan is getting absolutely decimated by Natalya. Oh, and the countdown here has begun. And now who will we get? Raquel, Asuka, Nikki, Carmella. Who's next? Woo! And it looks like Raquel Rodriguez, the powerhouse, coming into the ring quickly. And she's going right for Natalya. Couple of punches across the face. Natalia here gets taken down by Raquel, and Liv Morgan still on the outside part of the ring in the chamber, taking a breather while Raquel takes care of Natalia for a moment. Natalia gets thrown to the ropes, but then she kicks Raquel in the face, gets pissed, and then ends up clotheslining Natalia, taking her down. Now we've got Natalia getting picked up from the mat, getting strangled through the midsection. Liv Morgan comes into the ring, tries to get an attack on Raquel. Raquel kicks Liv in the face. If I were Liv Morgan, I'd be chilling on the outside of the ring. I wouldn't even be a part of this. Liv gets thrown across the ring, courtesy of Raquel. Now Natalia getting tossed across the ring as well. Woo. Raquel Rodriguez then bashes into the corner both women who were leaning on each other, no pun intended. Natalia then gets thrown over by Raquel. And now Liv Morgan about to catch the beats as well. A fall-away slam, Razor Ramon style, courtesy of Raquel, performed on Liv Morgan. And Raquel right now dominating. Raquel with a big boot across the face of Natalia. Man, Natalia and Liv Morgan just completely decimated all over the ring. Referee checking on Liv. Natalia looks knocked out on the outside. Oh, Raquel lifting up Natalia here. What is she going to do here? Man. Oh, bashing her body across the chains. Does it again. Yo, Natalia is catching it right now. Man, she gets bashed in again. Raquel having no mercy on any of these women. Asuka smiling. Asuka loves how Raquel is destroying both women. Asuka's like, yo, get rid of them now. You know what I'm saying? Give her a better opportunity to win this match, you know? Oh, man. Alabama Slammer. Oh, and then Liv tries to get onto Raquel, but Raquel catches Liv in the air. Oh, but then the weight of Liv and then also Natalia bouncing through the back area of Raquel and then slams her towards the chain. Now lays all three women out simultaneously. So all the women now are knocked out, and we're still waiting for the countdown to see who's going to be the next person to get out of their chamber. But so far, no eliminations yet. Liv, Natalia, and Raquel still in the match. I'll tell you what, man, I'm sure these women are not used to getting bashed around a chamber like this. They're used to regular in-ring competition. You know what I'm saying? These chains definitely taking a toll. The countdown still hasn't even begun. Natalia was beating up on Liv for a second, but now Liv tried to get a reverse on it. Did not work. And now Natalia, oh, she looked like she was going to do a submission of some sorts, and then Liv ends up rolling up Natalia, but that's a kick out. Liv now with a couple of kicks across the face of Natalia. Raquel back in the ring. Raquel catches Liv mid-air. Oof. A double team move performed by Raquel and Natalia. And then Natalia goes for a pin on Raquel, but she kicks out after two. We've got the 10-second counter going on the way for the chamber. Who's going to be next? I almost feel like it's going to be Carmella. Let's see. It's going to be probably Carmella. Still spinning, still spinning, still spinning. Yep, it's Carmella. No, it's not Carmella. Oh, it's the crazy Nikki Cross coming in. Oh, she goes right after Natalia right away. She's super excited for this one. She didn't even take her rain jacket off. She's over here just beating up Natalia, beating up Raquel, beating up Liv Morgan. She's going corner to corner, just beating everybody up. Oh, but Raquel's got Nikki by her hair now. Oh, and she smashes, pause, no pun intended, throws Nikki into the corner, and then she goes chasing after her, and she goes shoulder first into the ring post. Raquel's on the ground now. Now we got a little battle between Nikki and Natalia. Natalia gets thrown out the ring into the chamber floor. Now we got Liv with a nasty kick on Nikki's face. Ooh, but then Nikki gets Liv Morgan dropped. Now they're throwing all the women to the outside of the ring near the chains again. These girls are going to get super brutalized here tonight. Tell you what, it's going to be a whole lot of bruises. It's going to need a whole lot of ice packs after this match. Oh, my gosh. Nikki Cross grabs Liv by the legs and launches her into the chamber. And Liv goes into the chamber face first. And now she's bashing Natalia across the chains. My goodness. Nikki right now in complete control. But Nikki is taking it. Ooh, and now Raquel gets shoved face first, body first into the chains. Holy. Man, Liv is getting getting beat down in this match badly. Now Raquel's catching the bees, courtesy of Nikki. Raquel's over here screaming as her head is going through the chains, getting choked out. Asuka over there with a smile on her face. They keep showing Asuka's face close up. Asuka does not care, but she's like, yo, when I get in this match, gonna be a whole lot of beating up women. She's gonna be able to take easy advantage over this one. Oh my gosh. And now we've got Nikki Cross over here trying to get Carmella's attention. Carmella's still in the chamber. Carmella was saying something to Nikki like she's so cute or something like that. Oh man, here we go. Nikki's climbing to the top. Oh, she's climbing the chains. She's going on top of the chamber, on top of Carmella. The fans are cheering this on. Nikki finally takes off the raincoat jacket, slapping the jacket across the chamber. Oh, man, is she going to leap off? We've got Raquel, Liv. Oh, and they all get caught simultaneously. Nikki leaps off the chamber and lays out Raquel, Natalya, and Liv. All three women got taken out. Man, oh, man, what a great way to start the chamber match with the women absolutely taking complete risk and brutality in this match. Loving it. These women are taking the toll to each other's bodies, no pun intended. And this chamber match is a great way to actually start this pay-per-view. High risk for Nikki Cross, paying off dividends here by laying all the women out. I'm wondering who they're going to get next. It's got to be Carmella next because she's still in there. I think they're going to save Asuka for the end. Well, here goes the countdown. We'll find out right now who's coming up next. Let's see which one of the last two women, Carmella or Asuka. All the other four women are still laid out. Nobody yet eliminated from this match. Here we go. And it is, this time it's Carmella. I got it wrong last time, but this time I got it right. Carmella going for a pin on Liv. She kicks out. Going for a pin on Natalya. Natty kicks out. Carmella thinking she was going to take the unfair advantage. And Carmella's over there still talking smack to Asuka. Asuka's not even in the match yet. She's still in her own chamber. And she's like, you think I'm scared of you? She's over here talking a whole lot of smack. I don't know why you would want to engage into someone who's not even yet officially, well, physically into the match. She's still in her own chamber. Nikki over here following Carmella, and Carmella starting to run away, trying to hide inside of the chamber. Carmella went back into the chamber where she came from. She's officially in the match, but she's trying to hide away from Nikki Cross's psychological issues. Oh, and then Raquel catches Nikki. Oh, man, and Raquel rams Nikki Cross. No pun intended. She completely rams Nikki Cross into the chamber and decimates the chamber where Carmella was at. And now Carmella ran out of it before the attack happened, and she's hiding in a different chamber that has already been opened. Nikki Cross is laid out badly. Man, Raquel had her lifted in the air, and she completely rammed Nikki's back, no pun intended again, in through the chamber that was already open. Man, smashed it into pieces. My goodness, they show the camera angle from the inside of the chamber, looking crazy. Oh, and Raquel goes for the pin and eliminates Nikki Cross. Man, Nikki's grabbing the back of her head. I got a feeling that Nikki is going to have to ice that up. Hopefully she doesn't have any concussion. And then Liv leaps off the second rope, puts the knees to the face of Raquel. Man, Nikki Cross, the first one eliminated in the match. I thought they were going to at least get all six women in. Oh, and now Raquel tries to take advantage of Liv, and Liv leaps off into the chains, crawling around the chains, going to the top of one of the chambers. And now we got Natty gets kicked hard into the abdomen area, courtesy of Raquel. Raquel, all business right now, is done with the games, done with the shenanigans. And now Raquel throwing Natalya into the turnbuckle here. Now has her sitting on top of the third rope. And then behind them, they have Asuka still not in. She's in her chamber. And then behind them as well is also Liv Morgan, who's still standing on the top of the chamber. She's standing on the top of where Asuka is located. Oh, Natty trying to give a powerbomb to Raquel, but Raquel holding on tight, holding on to the turnbuckle. Did not pay off. But Raquel now stomping some boots into the face of Natalya's face. Oh my goodness. No, Morgan leaps off of the chamber doing a power bomb on Raquel. Carmella goes for the pin. and Raquel kicks out, and Carmella try to take advantage. Wow. Liv Morgan, I don't even know how she planted that. She literally lands. She leaped off of the chamber and grabbed Raquel and power bombed her after she leaped off of the top of the chamber, which is like about 3 or 4 feet higher than the third ropes. What a match the women are putting here tonight. And Asuka is now officially out. The countdown has already ended, and she's going straight for Carmella. Carmella trying to run away, and she's getting her head bashed into one of the open chambers. Asuka having no mercy on Carmella. Now she's bashing her brains through the chains. Sheesh. Carmella try to look all cute in this match. She will not be leaving this match cute anymore. Now she's getting choked out by the chains, courtesy of Asuka. And Asuka over here excited to be able to finally kick the boots to Carmella, who was talking so much smack before the match started and also midway through the match as well. Oh, man, backhands and kicks across the face and abdomen of Carmella. And Carmella is catching it nasty right now. Asuka having no type of remorse for her. Oh, man, and Asuka plants a nasty boot across the face, top of the scalp of Carmella. I think Carmella's going to be the next one eliminated, to be honest. She catches a German suplex, courtesy of Asuka. Liv and Raquel and Natalya are still laid out. Raquel starting to get on her feet, and she sees Asuka. Oh, man. Oh, about to get Raquel versus Asuka. Goes for a clothesline. Asuka ducks. Ooh, but then a nice little shoulder tackle. That one catches Asuka to the ground. And the fans booing Raquel for some reason after she took Asuka down. Ooh, and now Asuka with a nice little spider tarantula type of submission has got the arm and the neck in a precarious position and has got Raquel trying to tap out. Oh, but Raquel looking like she's about to use her strength to get out of it. Puts Asuka on her shoulder, breaks out of it. Now, Asuka tried to, Raquel tried to get Asuka, but Asuka leaps off of her, throws Raquel to the corner. Liv Morgan leaps off with a missile drop kick, catches Asuka in the face, goes for the pin, and Asuka kicks out after 2. Now Natalya is in the ring. So now we got Natty back in action. Oh, she's got Liv up for the powerbomb. Liv gets out of it and catches Natty in the face with the knees. Oh, man, she went to go perform a move on Natty, and then Carmella interfered, which ends up costing Liv Morgan for a second. And now Natty taking advantage, putting Liv in a submission. Oh, my gosh. Liv Morgan is so far away from the ropes. Liv crawling. Oh, man. And Natty puts her back to the center of the ring. Liv is biting one of her gloves, trying so bad not to tap. Come on, Liv. Don't tap. Don't do it. Don't tap. I'm not going to lie. I'm going for Raquel as my number one choice, but my backup would be Liv Morgan. I'm just a Liv Morgan fanatic. Oh, my gosh. They put Liv Morgan in double the punishment. She's catching Asuka's finisher for the submission, and she's also catching the sharpshooter simultaneously. Bro, they're going to break this girl in half, bro. Jesus. Bro, I know you guys are trying to win this match, but relax. Yo, Liv Morgan's shoulder is so red, bro. It looks like she's going to pop out of place. The referee. Liv Morgan didn't even tap out, bro. The referee stopped Liv Morgan's opportunity, and the fans are absolutely booing the fact that they basically eliminated Liv, even though Liv didn't tap out. They did it by she passed out, basically. She blacked out. So because she blacked out, they considered that an elimination. Man, Liv Morgan was catching both Natalya's sharpshooter and Asuka's finisher. She was getting a submission hold applied on her legs and on her arms. And then on top of that, Asuka had her knee into the back of Liv Morgan. Liv had no opportunity to go anywhere else. Ooh, sharpshooter by Natty on Asuka. And then Carmella catch Natty in the face with a boot. And what? Carmella eliminates Natty? Are you kidding me? This rookie eliminates Natty? Wow, Natalya is out of here, bro. Natalya was trying to do the sharpshooter to Asuka. She had it on for a moment. Carmella kicks Natty in the face and ends up then getting the pin. How did they eliminate Natty like that? That's a terrible elimination. I mean, it was bad enough. Liv Morgan's elimination was so dumb. But now you got Carmella eliminating Natty like that. Well, guys, I guess that's what it is. We've got Raquel, Carmella, and Asuka as the final 3 women of this chamber. Oh, man. Oscar was up in the air, but Raquel ends up getting taken down. We've got a 2-on-1 handicap match now. Carmella and Oscar boots across the face of Raquel. Both women going for the pin. Not this way. Are you kidding me? They really let Raquel Rodriguez get eliminated by Carmella and Oscar with just a bunch of kicks in the face. Bro, this match is so bogus. And now Oscar gets a super kick across the face, courtesy of Carmella, goes for the pin, and then Oscar kicks out after 2. Bro, this match started off so good, and now this match has gone downhill. I cannot believe the last 3 eliminations, the way Liv got eliminated, the way Natalya got eliminated, and then Raquel, they literally got eliminated within 2 to 3 minutes apart from each other and eliminated in the worst possible ways. Man, I am not looking forward to the winner of this one anymore. Not just because Raquel and Liv got eliminated, but the elimination type, like the way they did it was so lame. Well, we got Carmella trying to roll up Oscar. Oscar tried to roll up Carmella. They keep reversing the moves on each other. Carmella goes for another one. Oh, and she gets the kick out. But now Oscar has got Carmella almost ripped in half the way she was trying to rip Liv Morgan in half earlier. Carmella ends up giving up, and the referee calls for the bell. And the winner of the women's chamber match, Oscar. So Oscar will be the number 1 contender going 1-on-1 against Bianca Belair. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Oscar was probably more of the obvious choice just because she made her return this year, and obviously they wanted to give her a push. But I really thought Raquel Rodriguez was definitely going to win this match. I mean, she dominated for a solid part of the match. I really thought she was going to be going toe-to-toe. That would have been a better match, in my opinion, Raquel versus Bianca. But they're doing Oscar versus Bianca for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. So, pretty good match. I liked it up until the last 5 minutes. Don't like the eliminations. And I also don't like the winner. So I'm going to give this match thumbs up for the action, thumbs down for the results. Because I definitely am not satisfied with the fact that they actually gave it to Oscar. And the fact that they eliminated Liv, Raquel, and Natalya in the most dumbest ways. I definitely don't like it. So results, I give it thumbs down. But the action for the match, I give it a thumbs up. So solid way to start the Elimination Chamber. That is match number 1 of the evening. Sheesh. And they're showing the replays of some of the action. Liv Morgan, the leaping off the chamber with the power bomb. Nikki Cross getting smashed into the chamber by Raquel. Bro, the action was insane. Again, thumbs up for the action, thumbs down for the results, and thumbs down for the eliminations, the way that they occurred as well. I don't even know how they would have put Carmella to be one of the last 2 people. Like, that's what also made this a little bit embarrassing. They actually had Carmella like last to the very end with Oscar, and then they did a couple of roll-ups, a lot of kickouts, and then she ends up tapping out. So it wasn't very climactic as far as the way that the match ended, and as far as the way the eliminations occurred like that. But I guess the match was already running on time, so they had to kind of move it along. Michael Cole hyping up this Raw Women's Championship match for WrestleMania with Bianca Belair and Asuka. I mean, it's not going to be a bad match. It's just not the match ideally that I was looking for. It's not the match that I was expecting. I honestly didn't think she was going to get that, but sheesh. Pretty good match starting off the Elimination Chamber. Not too bad. Not too bad. So right now they're giving a couple of promos. Don't know what the next match is going to be, but I did want to go ahead and discuss really quick before the second match starts. During the pre-show, so I didn't, obviously do any pre-show live stream on it, but I did take a couple of notes here just to give you guys a little bit of the pre-show update. So during the pre-show, a couple of things that stood out was first off, Austin Theory showed up. Austin Theory was walking into the building. He was interrupted by Byron Saxton. And Byron, of course, typically asking the dumb questions and pissed off Austin Theory. He asked Austin Theory, man, which of these 5 contenders are you most worried about? He says, you're going up against 5 of the most fiercest contenders. He goes, hold on. He goes, 5 of the fiercest. And he pretty much went down the line and insulted each one. He said, Johnny Gargano is a stay-at-home dad. He said Montez Ford. He said Montez. How did he even get in the match? Then he says Bronson Reed is a waste of space. He says Damian Priest, has he ever even been U.S. champ? Then he says Seth Rollins is a thing of the past. He goes, every time that I defeat Seth Rollins, he goes more and more into the past. So this guy basically took a moment to insult every single contender in the match. So I guess it's safe to say that Austin Theory is confident that not only will he retain the U.S. championship, but he is also pretty confident that none of the contenders are going to give him any type of competition. So that was in the pre-show from the 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So that's one of the things that stood out that I felt should be addressed in this live stream. Austin Theory having full confidence going into his match later on tonight when he defends the title. Also, some things that stood out was that they gave some promos of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, how they became friends. They were friends for years prior to WWE, how both men didn't know it would ever be possible to, win the titles, let alone contend. Kevin Owens has won the title before. Sami has not. Sami looking to do that tonight. And then also they gave some promos that absolutely just hyped up Sami Zayn. The pre-show promo pretty much has Sami Zayn looking like he's gonna win tonight. I don't think he's gonna win. However, they've got it like they almost got it like if it's gonna be a landslide, like an easy victory for Sami Zayn. Well, not easy, but they really believe that Sami Zayn and this crowd is gonna basically offset Roman Reigns being able to retain the title, which, as you guys know, the fans will be electric to be able to support Sami Zayn, but the fans are not physically in the match. So the fans are to some degree not really going to have any attribute to what Sami Zayn does as far as performance-wise when this match takes place. However, it's always great to be the hometown hero, obviously. Then they showed a promo also for like some other people for Montreal, Quebec, back in the days, some things with like Pat Patterson, Scary Sherry, Bret Hart, and a couple of others. They also brought up the promo of when Shawn Michaels screwed Bret Hart. So they said, they don't think that's going to happen tonight. However, Montreal, Quebec, be prepared because Sami Zayn is more than likely not winning the title. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Then also on the pre-show, you had like Kevin Patrick, Wade Barrett, Peter Rosenberg were being asked by one of the women. I forgot her name. I'm not sure who she is, but they were basically asking the three guys, who are your picks? And Wade Barrett made a joke. He says that he's got to go with. Well, actually, I think they asked him about what was it? Was it for the men's chamber? Yeah. For the men's chamber, they asked Wade Barrett, who does he think he's going to win? And he said he's going, I believe he said was with Bronson Reed, because Bronson Reed eats on a daily basis 6 chicken breasts, and he says he eats a Cajun style, no pun intended. So I was like, what? I'm like, so you're basically saying because this guy's a monster at eating food, you think he's got the clear disadvantage over the other guys? I was like, bro, that would to me had nothing to do with the actual match, but that's the reason why he thinks Bronson Reed is going to be taking over. He's going to be dominating that match. I'll be honest, Bronson Reed has been getting a bit of a push, so you never know. He might be a surprise winner. I don't think he's going to win, though. I think Austin Theory more than likely will retain. But if Austin Theory loses, I think the more likely option for him to lose to would be Damian Priest, because I think they've been trying to give Judgment Day a bigger push, especially for Damian Priest. I feel like Damian Priest, they really want to get him into like more singles competition. And as I stated in the past, Triple H is a very big fan of Damian Priest. He loves the guys that are like older generation that can wrestle. The look, the gimmick, the mic skills, all that. He is a fan of Damian Priest. So I would assume that if the titles are going to change hands, Damian Priest would be more than likely the clear victor in that match. However, if they're not going with the Damian Priest direction, then I would assume that Austin Theory is going to retain the title. So my pick is Austin Theory retains, and as the backup pick, Damian Priest becomes the new United States champion. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think Seth Rollins is going to get the title back. I don't think Bronson Reed yet is going to get the push. Who else do we got? Johnny Gargano. I know that he gets a good crowd hype, but I don't think he's going to get the push. Now, the surprise upset, which it wouldn't be too much of an upset, but compared to, the other guys that are in the match, the surprise upset would be Montez Ford. Montez Ford is another one. who's been getting a huge push to go into singles competition. And if you notice, he's been put in a lot more singles competition and qualifier match versus being in tag team matches with his partner, Dawkins from Street Profits. So I think that I'm not going to go with Montez because I don't know if they're going to push him yet, in this part of his career. I think the Street Profits are still going to be around maybe for a little bit longer, and then eventually maybe they'll break him up. But you never know. Montez could be the surprise upset. I'm going to stick with Austin Theory will retain the title, and my backup pick is going to be Damian Priest will win the championship. But Montez Ford, to be quite honest, is not that unlikely to happen. So if I had to pick a third choice, it would probably be Montez Ford. Obviously, that's a lot of picks. That's like half of the contenders. That's why I'm only picking two. I'm going to pick Austin Theory as number one pick, and my backup pick is Damian Priest. But we'll see how this all plays out. Now, next coming up, it looks like it should be the Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley match. It looks like they're giving some promos of all the buildup, of all the nonsense they've been talking in the ring, the unfair advantages that Brock has had over Bobby Lashley. A couple of F5s here, a couple of F5s there. Bobby Lashley, got the upper hand only recently on Raw, but for the most part, it's been Bobby Lashley getting beat up by Brock Lesnar. So we'll see how this all plays out. I think Bobby Lashley almost has to win this match only because I say this for a few reasons. Number one, Bobby Lashley has been getting beat up more on Raw than Brock Lesnar has. Brock Lesnar has performed more F5s on Bobby Lashley than Bobby Lashley has performed spears or the Dominators. He hasn't done that enough. So I think, and with Raw having Brock Lesnar looking, obviously having more of the upper hands, I would think that Bobby Lashley is going to get the victory tonight based off of that, because that's historically what WWE does. The second thing is that the winner of this match is more than likely going to face Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, because Bray Wyatt, as I told you earlier, did stay on SmackDown when he came with Uncle Howdy, and after they beat up Top Dollar and Adonis, they wiped them out. Once they cleared out the ring, Bray Wyatt announced he wants the winner of this match. Therefore, Bray Wyatt is no longer, to me, a heel. I think he's more of a face now, especially with the audience showing him a lot of support and love. So if you're going to do, typically face versus heel at WrestleMania, Bobby Lashley has flipped the script. He went back to being a heel, and now Brock Lesnar also flipped the script. He went back to being a face. Before, it used to be Bobby was, a heel for a while with the Hurt Business. Then he left the Hurt Business and became a face. And now going up against Brock, he became a heel again. Brock has been switching back and forth as well, but he's currently a face. So I don't think it would make much sense to do Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt for WrestleMania. So I think Bobby Lashley wins tonight on the fact that a heel versus face would make more sense. Bobby versus Bray Wyatt. And it would make more sense because Bobby, of course, has been getting beat up a lot more by Brock Lesnar. Therefore, based on those two facts right there, I would assume Bobby Lashley is going to win. So my pick is Bobby Lashley for this match. Bobby is already, made his way into the ring. Crowd is chanting him on, even though he is a heel. Crowd is ready for this match. So we're going to see how this plays out. And it will be interesting to see also if Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy happen to show up either during or at the end of this match once this match concludes. So here we go. Bobby Lashley is in the ring, and now we're awaiting Brock Lesnar. And now Brock's music hits. Crowd back on their feet again, chanting for the Beast, Brock Lesnar. And here we go. And the crowd is loud tonight. I don't even got the volume that loud, and I can hear Montreal, Quebec on my headphones. They are deafening right now. Bobby Lashley, always in great physical shape. Brock Lesnar has gotten in much better shape over time. Like Brock Lesnar, when he first came back, he was very chunky. He was real chunky. Now, Brock Lesnar has, he looks more solid, no pun intended, pause. But Brock Lesnar now actually has like an actual either a 4-pack or a 6-pack, and he looks more like chiseled compared to before. Before, he was looking kind of saggy. He was looking very old. It looked like, he was pretty much looking his age. Now, he looks like he shaved off a few years. Looks like he's been hitting the gym a lot more frequently. And I think it's going to be a good match. Good match of strength. Good match of, straight brute force. These two guys, behemoths in their own regard. And this one is going to be a very interesting match to see. Again, I'm going for Bobby Lashley on this one, but Brock Lesnar looking like a physical specimen out here tonight. So he is not going to be no slouch here tonight. Bobby Lashley bouncing around in the ring, ready. Brock has made his way into the ring. And the crowd showing love to Brock Lesnar. So the crowd showed love to both guys. A little bit more love to Brock Lesnar. He's getting a little bit more of a loud ovation. However, both guys in the ring getting support from the fans, and the fans are ready. Now, this match is a regular match. There's not any, special stipulations like no DQ or anything like that. So I'm assuming most of the time it's going to be in the ring. But with these guys, you just never know. They like to fight on the outside a lot as well. So here we go. Match is on the way. And Brock Lesnar starting with the advantage already, lifts Bobby, puts him in the corner, a couple of shoulder blocks to the abdomen area, and then Suplex City starts early with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex that takes Bobby Lashley down to the ground and getting the crowd into it already. And now Brock with a couple more shoulder hits across the abdomen, and now some knee shots across the abdomen. And Bobby Lashley right now already trying to get himself composed, starting the match on the wrong side of the ring. And then a massive clothesline by Brock Lesnar that takes out Bobby Lashley over the third rope to the outside of the ring. Now Brock Lesnar roaring to the fans, and the fans loving it and showing support and chanting and cheering for Brock. Now both guys to the outside of the ring, and he catches Bobby Lashley with a massive shot across the back, the upper region around the trap area. And now Bobby gets thrown into the ring. A spear by Bobby already going for it. For the pin, for the win. And Brock kicks out after 2. Man, a huge explosion with Bobby Lashley with the spear. Man, oh man. And now Bobby Lashley here taunting and waiting for Brock Lesnar to get on his feet. Going for another spear. Lays him out again. Oh my goodness. Is this going to be a squash match here tonight? And now taunting for the Dominator move. Oh my goodness. Or no, maybe he's looking for the Hurt Lock. Oh, he's trying to get Brock in the Hurt Lock. He's got him almost there. Brock Lesnar's arms are massive, though, bro. This is tough to try to get this lock on him. Oh, man, he's trying to lock it in. Brock breaks out of it. Oh, no, is this an F5? Oh, my goodness, an F5 delivered. Bobby is laid out. Going for the pin, Brock. Oh, my gosh. I thought this was going to end up being a squash courtesy of Brock Lesnar. Man, oh, man. Quick finishes already to start this match. Sheesh. 2 spears by Bobby Lashley and 1 F5 by Brock Lesnar thus far in this match. This has been crazy to get this match started already. Man, oh, man. And the crowd over here chanting. Crowd excited at the intensity of this match already. It's been crazy. Oh no, he's got Bobby in the air. Another one? No way. He's got Bobby again planted with the F5. Going for the pin. And Bobby kicks out again. And the audience completely shocked yet again, thinking that this was going to be a possible pin on the next F5. So far, 2 spears and 2 F5s, bro. My goodness. This is crazy right now, bro. I don't even know. I'm getting a little bit nervous for Bobby Lashley. I mean, I'm kind of happy, though. He kicked out of the F5s, but, man. Now Brock Lesnar feeding off of the crowd in Montreal, Quebec. Oh, my gosh. Another F5. Oh, Bobby gets out of it. Oh, my goodness. Brock goes for a clothesline and misses, and a third spear by Bobby Lashley. Sheesh, we've had 5 finishers so far. 2 F5s, 3 spears, almost a Hurt Lock, and almost a third F5 earlier as well. Bro, they're not even trying to waste any time on this match. They're trying to end this match quickly. Going for the Hurt Lock again. Oh my goodness, he's got him. Is he got him? It's locked. You know what they're gonna do though? They're gonna have Brock Lesnar break this up. Oh my goodness, Brock's arms are like looking like twigs right now. Nah, but he's gonna break out of it. He's definitely gonna break out of it. I don't know if anybody has ever broken out of the Hurt Lock by Bob. No, Chris Masters. They had one person break out of it. I think it was John Cena, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think for Bobby Lashley anyone has ever broken out of the Hurt Lock. So I think Brock is going to be the first one. The Beast is getting amped up. Montreal, Quebec, chanting for the Brock Lesnar to break this up. Hurt Lock tight though. Yo, Brock Lesnar is turning red. He's about to turn blue. Oh man, that's a low blow. And the referee has to ring the bell, guys. Oh my goodness. Bobby Lashley wins. Let's go. I said it. Obviously not the way that we thought it was going to happen. We thought it would have been a nice clean pin, you know. But Brock Lesnar was turning red, turning purple red. He was about to turn blue because the chokehold was so tight. Oh no. Now Brock pissed off, about to give the F5 to the ref, and he plants him. Brock Lesnar plants the referee. Bro, this is the second ref that he's attacked within the past 30 days. If you guys remember, he attacked a referee at the Royal Rumble when he got eliminated by Bobby Lashley. Oh, my goodness. Now he's stalking Bobby Lashley. Don't tell me another F5. Oh, my God. And Bobby Lashley catches an F5, a third one, courtesy of Brock Lesnar. Well, this last one doesn't matter, though, because the first two were during the match. This last one is after the match. But yes, this match has ended in a disqualification. And if you remember, I said in the beginning of the match, this is a regular one-on-one match. There's no special stipulations other than Bray Wyatt wants the winner of the match. So I guess Bray Wyatt is more than likely going to face Bobby Lashley because Bobby Lashley won by disqualification since Brock Lesnar was unable to break the Hurt Lock. He had no choice but to kick Bobby Lashley in the groin, and the referee says disqualification and rang the bell. Oh my goodness. Now we got Bobby Lashley about to catch the F5 on the table. Bro, he caught. This is the fourth F5. This is the fourth one of the match. And this one, he does it on the outside of the ring to Bobby Lashley. And they broke the commentator's desk. The table is shattered. And now the fans are chanting, holy sh. And Brock Lesnar looking at the fans like a psychopath right now. Oh my gosh, Brock about to do it to the ref again. Yo, he took the ref and pulled him to the outside. No. Oh man, he gave an F5 to the ref on the outside. Yo, he planted 4 F5s to Bobby Lashley. Actually, he did a total of 6. Excuse me, he's done a total of 6. 4 to Bobby and 2 to the ref. He did 2 to Bobby Lashley during the match. He did a third one after the match to Bobby Lashley. Then he did a fourth one to Bobby Lashley on outside of the ring on the table that broke the table where the commentators are located. The referee caught one inside of the ring, and then now he caught one outside of the ring. So we got a total of 6 F5s in one segment. Holy moly, bro. Yo, Brock Lesnar about to get fined, bro. This is the second referee that he beats up. He beat up a ref at the Rumble after he got eliminated. Like he beat up a couple of them, but there was one specifically that he massively hurt on the barricade. Even there was a woman front row and her face was shocked when Brock Lesnar obliterated that ref. Now he gives 2 F5s to this referee, one on the inside of the ring, one on the outside, and then 4 F5s to Bobby Lashley. 3 inside, 1 outside. Man, oh man. Bobby Lashley, even though he won, he pretty much got squashed by Brock Lesnar in this match. Or I should say, during and after the match, he got squashed. But Brock Lesnar loses. Bobby Lashley wins by DQ. But Bobby not looking like the winner, obviously. He doesn't look like he got the dub on this one. The W looks like it was to Brock Lesnar. But that's going to wrap up the Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley match. Sheesh. That's probably why they made that match number 2 and not match number 1. Because if this would have been the first match to open up the pay-per-view, these fans would have been absolutely irate and pissed. So I think that is the clear reason why they made that the second match instead of the opening match, because they knew they were going to do a screw job. So fans got kind of screwed out of an actual decision being made. but Bobby Lashley technically wins by no disqualification. Right now, they got a little promo going on with Seth Rollins, and you know how Seth Rollins is always imitating the Joker. So they got Seth Rollins dressed up as the modern day Joker, and he's acting scenes from the modern day Joker movie, the one that was released a few years ago. He actually, bro, he can actually fit the role. He's got a makeup on his face. He's laughing just like him. This promo is funny. Oh man. Let me go back to my notes real quick. Did I have any other updates to give you guys? Well, no, I think we covered it. Told you some of the predictions by Wade Barrett and Peter Rosenberg. I think Kevin Patrick chose Brock Lesnar, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Peter Rosenberg chose Bobby Lashley. And I think Wade Barrett chose Bobby Lashley for that match. For the chamber match, I forgot who Kevin Patrick chose, but we know who Wade Barrett and Peter Rosenberg chose. And I already gave you guys the update on the Austin Theory stuff, the Sami Zayn promos. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything from the pre-show, at least the relevant stuff that's important from the pre-show. I don't have anything else regarding pre-show to tell you guys. So with that being said, we're gonna wait for this promo to finish here regarding this Joker scene here with Seth Rollins. Oh, and then in this promo with them, the man, aka Becky Lynch, shows up, and she puts on these nice shoes, and then she walks away, and he goes and says, "Well, she is the man," and she says, "Yep, I'm the man," and then she walks away, and the promo finally ends. So that was a nice little promo. I forgot, is Becky and Seth together? I forget. I don't really be keeping up with these people's relations. Let me see. But Becky Lynch, husband. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's why they did that promo with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, because yeah, they're a couple. They're married, which is ironic because, well, not ironic, but it's funny because a couple weeks ago on Raw, that's what what's her name, Bailey was talking about. Bailey was talking mad smoke to Becky Lynch a few weeks ago, and she says, "Yo, let me tell you something. The only reason why you're even married is because you had a baby with your boyfriend out of wedlock. And so that's the only reason why he chose to marry you. He's not even that interested in you." And the crowd was like, "Oh." So yeah, Becky Lynch and Bailey, man, started this company as best friends, not so much friends anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out. I don't think Bailey's in the chamber though. But it's funny that how they kind of built that up. Oh, actually, neither one of them are in the chamber now that I think about it. The chamber just happened. So yeah, they were actually trying to qualify to be in the chamber, and I thought they were gonna actually, one of them was gonna be in the match because they had a triple threat. It was on Raw where it was Bailey versus Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. So if Bailey wins the match, Bailey would be entering as the number 7 entrant. If Becky Lynch wins, she would have been the number 7 entrant. And if Bianca wins, neither of them show up. Well, of course, Bianca Belair won the match. Therefore, Becky and Bailey were never added to the women's elimination chamber. I think the reason they did that too was because they probably didn't want to make the chamber match different. It's usually 6 contenders, not 7. And also, I think they did that because they're probably going to continue to build on this massive rivalry to lead it into WrestleMania. I think the women, since they've already had a steel cage match together and they've also had regular matches in the past, why not just put them in maybe like a street fight, or maybe a no disqualification match, or maybe a tables, ladders, and chairs match at WrestleMania. Make it more exciting, make it more intensified. That's what I think they should do with the whole Bailey versus Becky Lynch rivalry. Because I thought they were going to cut it after, Becky finally got the victory, courtesy of Lita showing up, surprise appearance on Raw. So hopefully, they'll build that up and make it a special match at Mania. Right now, we still got promos going on for the pay-per-view. Now the promos are regarding Cody Rhodes, how he returned after the pectoral injury, how he showed up at the Rumble and won it, and of course, everything leading up to present day. So Cody Rhodes is also going for Sami Zayn. So there's a lot of possibilities that could happen tonight on the pay-per-view for the main event. You could have Jey Uso show up, right? Because Jey Uso may be leaving the bloodline. You could have possibly Cody Rhodes could show up because Cody Rhodes is cheering for Sami Zayn and wants Sami Zayn. I don't think that's going to happen. That's a much less likely person to interfere, but Cody Rhodes could show up because he's in support of Sami Zayn. And then the last guy would be, of course, one of the other hometown heroes who's not scheduled in a match, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens could show. So it's going to be interesting. Will Kevin Owens help? Will Jey Uso help? Or with Cody Rhodes? Any of those three guys may possibly show up in the main event tonight. So I'm curious, man. Now, if nobody shows up to help Sami Zayn tonight, whether he wins or loses, if nobody comes out to help him, that's going to be kind of dumb because there's so much build-up leading up to that match. And then on SmackDown, we didn't have any of the bloodline show up. So we have a lot of unanswered questions as to what direction they're going to go. Is Jey in? Is Jey out? I guess they probably wanted to wait to see tonight. But what makes it a little bit weird is that last week on SmackDown, Paul Heyman told Jimmy Uso to stay home and told him to watch the event. And so I thought he wanted Jimmy to stay home because maybe he wanted to see if Jey Uso was going to show up and possibly, amp up Sami Zayn and show him more support on this week's SmackDown. There was none of that came into revelation. So it leads me to think, what was the purpose of last week's SmackDown, building up all that intensity for last night's SmackDown, and yet we had no Jey Uso come out to show support for Sami Zayn. We had no Roman Reigns with a sneak attack. We had no Paul Heyman show up on the show at all to make any type of conversation. So I'm hoping all questions will be answered tonight. But it's just weird that they made all that build up 2 weeks ago for last night's SmackDown and nothing happened other than Sami Zayn getting, the audience and the crowd excited and cheering him on, but nothing developed from there. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of made it a little bit anticlimactic leading into the pay-per-view for tonight. But nonetheless, it's going to be interesting. So now we got another promo showing here. We've got the tag team match more than likely coming up next because it's promo between what Rhea Ripley did to Beth Phoenix and also what Edge, kind of been doing the last couple of weeks to the Judgment Day and all that good stuff. So tag team match, guys, is the one that is coming up next. And then after that, of course, should be the Chamber because Roman Reigns should be closing out the show at the main event. So here we go. Tag team match is going to be on the way in a moment. While we're waiting for the tag team match to begin, let me go ahead and actually take a moment to take one of my adult beverages that I haven't taken in a long time. As you guys know, I've done less and less of adult beverages on the show just because I like to stay a bit more focused. However, it is a special night. It is the Elimination Chamber for 2023, and I figure we can get a little bit fancy, but I'm not going to show it on the live stream. I'm going to turn my camera off here for just a quick second. I'm going to pour myself something here, and I'll be back in like 15, 30 seconds while I go ahead and, you already know. Woo! All right, guys, I'm back. Just to show you, I already took it. I don't know if the camera will capture it, but no, I won't. The camera won't capture it because I got the special background with the Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn Elimination Chamber. However, I don't lie. So I took two back to back. So yeah. Woo, it's been a while. I can tell it's been a while because when you get that nice steam feeling, that hot feeling as soon as you take two shots. Woo! Yep, I can tell it's been a while. All right, the promos are over, and of course, I'm feeling spicy right now after those two shots. So we're gonna get this tag team match on the way. And coming to the ring first is gonna be Judgment Day, and we've got 3 members of Judgment Day. So Dominic coming out to show support. Of course, Damian Priest is not going to be there because he has his own match later on after this in the Chamber for the U.S. Championship. So I didn't expect Damian Priest to be out here, of course, but Dominic is out here showing support. So we've got 3 of the 4 members of Judgment Day on the way to the ring. Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley in a mixed tag team match. going up against Edge and Beth Phoenix and Dominic, the outside factor. Now, the question is, with all this trash talking that Dominic has been doing, will Rey Mysterio possibly show up tonight as a surprise appearance and possibly cost the Judgment Day the match? This is going to be interesting. By the way, one of my favorite WWE, I know I earlier I ranted on a lot about having a thing for like Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, but another one that looks absolutely sensational tonight, as usual, Rhea Ripley showing up tonight, cute as ever. If you're not a fan of Rhea Ripley, I don't know what to tell you. That girl is absolutely fine. She's got her own little, rocker girl look. I think she's absolutely hot. And when you see her without makeup on, she's just as cute, by the way, because I've seen her without makeup on. So yeah, Rhea Ripley. Woo! You already know. Oh, sheesh for Rhea Ripley. Anyways, not to get off the topic here, but tag team matches on the way. Judgment Day is now in the center of the ring. And next, we'll be awaiting Edge and Beth Phoenix, which, by the way, Beth Phoenix, no slouch either, my friend. I'm sure she's going to be looking phenomenal tonight. I'll tell you what, the WWE women always show up, my friend, not only to wrestle, but they always show love to themselves by looking super fine for not only Raw and SmackDown, but more specifically for the pay of the WWE women. All right, and Edge's music just hit, so you already know about to be coming out here tonight. Let me also take a moment while we're waiting for this match to go ahead and start. Let me just in case to make sure that my WWE chat. You guys know I have a WWE private chat about WWE stuff. One day, like I said, I am going to be making a new WWE chat for you guys, the viewers, the fans, the supporters, the followers, the subscribers, so that we can all be kind of like chatting about matches and all other kind of good stuff. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going to send my YouTube link to the Facebook chat. So let me take a moment to do that. Beth Phoenix and Edge are still on the way to the ring. Oh, by the way, I forgot Edge is also a hometown hero. He's also Canadian. I don't know if his wife, Beth Phoenix, is also Canadian, but Edge is also another hometown hero tonight. So we've got a lot of Canadian love in these matches here tonight. So a lot of Canadian love going out. They said it has been almost 17 years since he has wrestled in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, specifically in Montreal, bro. 17 years since Edge has wrestled in this Providence, in this arena, bro. This is crazy. 17 years is a long time. That goes to show you how long Edge has been, part of WWE. Obviously, when he got injured, it wasn't the best thing. He had to leave for a while, and he was gone for about 9 years. But it is nice to see, that Edge is in action regularly, not just in pay-per-views, but, he's been doing some appearances as well regarding, Raw surprise appearances, etc. So really good stuff. All right, guys, the match is officially on the way. Edge, Beth Phoenix in the ring. Are the men going to start it off in the ring? Maybe it's going to be the women first, and the fans are chanting for the women to start it off. I think they want Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix to start this action. And Beth Phoenix has some additional makeup across her face. Usually she just has lipstick and maybe mascara, but she's got these like electric red lines across her face. So I think a little bit of intimidation factor. Nonetheless, here we go. The men are starting it off in this mixed tag team match with Finn Balor with a headlock. Edge throws him to the ropes, and Finn Balor knocks Edge down and then taunts over to Beth Phoenix, and then he gets shoved down by Edge for talking smack to Edge's wife, Beth Phoenix. And not to mention that both couples are matching up. Edge, Beth Phoenix, red and black, and we've got Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley in purple and black. So, and Edge over here with a couple of punches across the face of Finn Balor in the corner. The crowd chanting and taunting. And now Beth Phoenix gets tagged in. She gets thrown to the corner where Finn Balor is. Then, after she puts a shoulder into the abdomen of Finn Balor, then Edge leaps off of Beth Phoenix's back, leaping off of his wife. He then lands on top of Finn Balor, no pun intended. And now Rhea Ripley gets tagged in. And Rhea Ripley also has a little bit of extra eyes that looks like dripping blood, almost like black blood. So the women out here coming out looking their absolute best. Ooh. Rhea Ripley shoves Beth Phoenix. Beth shoves her back. And here we go. The girls are locking arms up. Both girls in the center of the ring trying to get the advantage over each other. Not going to lie. Both women looking amazing and both women looking absolutely strong and in their best physical peak. Ooh, and Rhea runs into Beth Phoenix, but neither one gets knocked down. Oh, man. And she puts a face. Beth Phoenix goes for a clothesline. Beth Phoenix doesn't get knocked down. And now Beth getting pissed, getting absolutely mad. Oh, and she calls her the B word, raging. Both girls trying to get clotheslines. Man, these two women going at it. Both trying to get clotheslines on each other. Both trying to wear each other down. The crowd getting amped and excited about it. And now both girls exchanging a couple of forearms. And then Rhea with a kick in the abdomen of Beth Phoenix. And now Dominic whispering in the ear of Rhea Ripley as Rhea Ripley's in the match. I don't know what he's whispering in her ear. Probably trying to motivate mommy, I guess. Man, oh, man. Dominic already getting involved in the match. I mean, he didn't attack anyone, but already trying to create distractions. Now we got Rhea Ripley putting the left hand in the air and Beth Phoenix saying no, she's not going to do it. But now she is. Now they're trying to do the battle of the strengths of the way Hogan used to do when they would put their hands in the air. Competitor of the two, and both women tightening up right now. Both hands locked in. Rhea Ripley looking like she's getting a slight advantage over Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix down on one knee. Oh, but now Beth Phoenix starting to get up. Oh, and then Rhea kicks Beth Phoenix in the abdomen. Oh, she tries to lift her up for a nice slam, but then Beth gets out of it. Rhea getting caught up, but now an elbow shot by Rhea into the face of Beth Phoenix. Beth runs to the ropes and then a clothesline that takes Rhea Ripley down. So finally, one of the women get an advantage. And now Dominic over here trying to distract Beth Phoenix. And Beth Phoenix going to the outside of the ring trying to chase Dominic. Dominic going running. And Rhea goes for a close across the upper chest area again a second time. Oh, and then my goodness, Rhea Ripley 2 chops across the chest by Beth Phoenix and then gets rammed into the steel steps. So I guess the distraction by Dominic was to no avail because it did not work on Beth Phoenix. Now both women getting back into the center of the ring. A bad match. Oh, and Finn Balor gets chopped across the face by Beth Phoenix. Finn Balor wants a piece of Beth. Referee trying to get him out. Dominic getting involved, trying to knock Beth Phoenix off the third ropes. Whole lot of distraction going on. Oh, man. And he taps the third rope again, and Beth Phoenix lands on her private area. And Edge gets mad and gets off of the apron, running around the ring. Finn Balor try to stop Edge, and then Finn Balor gets knocked out by Edge. And then Edge continues to try to chase Dominic. Dominic runs the back room. He is out of this match, I guess, officially now. And now I guess we're going to have a 2-on-2 normal match. Beth Phoenix hanging upside down on the third rope, her leg holding her upside down, while Rhea Ripley body shots to the abdomen, courtesy of Rhea Ripley. And then Rhea gives the suck it chant over to Edge, and Edge gets irate. Man, there's a lot going on in this match. It's been crazy so far. Now Beth Phoenix over here getting her face smashed into the pavement. Finn Balor clapping it up. Oh, and Dominic coming back, and the crowd starts booing Dominic. We thought that Dominic was officially out of the match, but he decided to come back after Edge, decided to no longer chase him down. And now Rhea Ripley with a couple of forearm shots on the lower back area of Beth Phoenix, and now pulling her hair. Dominic back over at ringside. Edge sees it. Oh, and a forearm shot by Beth. Now a forearm shot by Rhea Ripley. And now another shot by Beth. Another shot by Rhea. Oh, my gosh, bro. The fans are chanting F-U. Saying the F-U. They're actually saying what the F and the U stand for. They're like, F-U, Dominic. Man, Dominic is hearing it from the crowd here tonight. Oh, and Beth Phoenix with a nice DDT that plants Rhea Ripley on the dome. And now Edge trying to get a tag from Beth. Finn Balor goes under the ring. We don't know what he's doing under there. This is not a no disqualification match. Oh, and Finn Balor on the other side of the ring. He pulls Edge off the apron and Edge lands face first on the apron. Oh, man, and Finn Balor takes Edge out and prevents. Why is this man crawling under the ring? I thought he was getting a table, and he ends up getting Edge on the other side of the ring. Crazy antics by Finn Balor so far. Now we got temporarily a 2-on-1 handicap match. However, of course, the men are not typically allowed to touch the women. However, the women are allowed to beat up on the men, which I don't agree with, by the way. It should be just women on women, men on men, no pun intended. But yeah, it shouldn't be any mixed impact. Beth Phoenix right now getting a little bit of a beat down by Rhea Ripley. Now Rhea pulls Beth by the hair, sitting on the third rope, pulling Beth Phoenix up. Beth trying to find her way out of this move. I don't know what exactly this high risk maneuver is about to be, but we got Beth with some elbow shots across the face of Rhea Ripley. Finally gets out of it. Dominic at ringside still playing distraction and cheerleader. Edge still on the ground. Ooh, man, a massive chop by Beth Phoenix on the sheesh. Beth Phoenix having no love for Rhea Ripley's twins. Both women still going high risk. Maybe a superplex here. Oh my gosh, Beth Phoenix getting on the third ropes. Holy. Oh no, we got Rhea off. Oh, what a beautiful superplex performed by Beth Phoenix. Rhea Ripley putting her hand on her lower back. She might have landed on the on her lower bone area, her tailbone, I should say. She might have landed on her tailbone and upper booty cheeks. My goodness, the women usually don't take this kind of risk, but what a beautiful risk by Beth Phoenix, a superplex with both women off the third ropes, and the fans are absolutely loving this. Dominic also made a reaction when Rhea, aka Mommy, caught that superplex courtesy of Beth Phoenix. He was like, "Ooh!" You can see the reaction on his face. He was like, "Oh no, man, Mommy's getting her butt kicked a little bit." Oh man, Ben Fowler got in the ring, got Phoenix drop kicked Finn Balor, and then Edge gets tagged in the ring and taking down Finn Balor a few times, catches him with a few clotheslines, and then catches him with a flapjack after that. Oh my goodness! And now trying to go for the Impaler, but misses. Finn Balor tried to go for his stomp finisher. He misses. Oh no! And we got a sharpshooter submission. Well, actually, he's got him in a sharpshooter sideways. It's like a sharpshooter mixed with like a Boston crab. Rhea tries to get in. Beth Phoenix caught Rhea with a spear. They're going to be a sharpshooter as well. Shout out to Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh, no, they both got the finisher on Rhea and Finn Balor. Rhea holding Finn Balor's hand up. Finn, he wants to tap out. Dominic trying to get in the ring, creating a massive distraction to the ref. Beth Phoenix has to break the hold. Edge still has the hold on Finn Balor. Oh man, and a massive headbutt by Rhea Ripley that takes him out. Oh, my goodness. And then the metal brass knuckles. Somehow Rhea punches Edge in the face with the knuckles, and Finn Balor had the victory, and the referee hesitated, so they botched. They actually botched the move because Edge was supposed to lose, it looks like, or at least he was supposed to kick out. Edge got knocked so hard that he didn't kick out. Beth Phoenix didn't even break up the pin, and the referee still did not do the 3 count. So the referee botched. That should have been a 3 count. Beth Phoenix and Rhea on the outside of the ring now, beating each other up, but on the inside, Finn Balor punches across the face of Edge. Edge is still laid out from the brass knuckles. Again, the referee botched on that one. That should have been a match that ended 1-2-3. Judgment Day should have gotten the victory. But the match continues. Whoa! And Beth Phoenix threw Dominic to the ropes as Finn Balor was on the third rope. So Finn Balor lands. Man, he lands on the jewels. And then Beth Phoenix gets slammed across the barricade, courtesy of Rhea Ripley, with a Russian leg sweep performed on the outside against the barricade. Whew. Man, that was a high impact move by Rhea Ripley. A Russian leg sweep, bro, on the barricade. And then now we've got Edge and we've got Finn Balor going to the top. Rhea Ripley's in the ring trying to do a powerbomb to Edge. Beth Phoenix is there. Oh my gosh, both women trying to perform a powerbomb to their respective opponent men. Oli, Rhea performs the powerbomb to Edge and Beth Phoenix performs the powerbomb to Finn Balor. And the crowd excited and chanting on the two women performing a powerbomb to the opposing men. Holy. And then a clothesline by both Rhea to get the double, lays each other out. And now all four contenders are laid out in the center of the ring. And Dominic on the outside, concerned for his team. What a match. What a great mixed tag team match with the women. This has been a phenomenal match, man. My goodness, this is a great tag team match. They're definitely making up for the bad result of what occurred in the Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley match. That disqualification match kind of ruined the night a little bit, but this match just picked up the night and brought it to another level. Oh man, Rhea with Beth on the outside, Dominic detaching the steel steps from the ring. Holy. Beth Phoenix gets her face planted across the steel steps. Rhea now, oh my gosh, Rhea's got a foot on the neck of Beth, and Beth's head and neck is on the edge of the steel steps. Edge screaming on the inside of the ring while being held by Finn Balor. Oh, and Rhea tried to go for a chair shot. Missed. Beth Phoenix lands Rhea face first into the steel steps. Oh my goodness. Beth Phoenix lifting up Rhea Ripley. Oh man, and she does the glam slam on the outside and takes Rhea out. The Impaler, aka the execution move performed by Edge to Finn Balor on the inside. And then Edge goes through the ropes, through the second rope, flying to take Dominic out of competition. Oh, and Edge now getting the crowd excited. Now he goes back into the ring, taunting for a spear. Misses. Finn Balor grabs him by the neck and takes him down. Now Finn Balor taunting, and now the crowd is absolutely booing Finn Balor. Finn Balor trying to put Edge away, but Edge delivers a spear to Finn Balor. A shatter machine finisher performed by both Edge and Beth onto Finn Balor. Finn Balor gets pinned by Edge for the 3 count, and your winners, Edge, Beth Phoenix. 2-on-3, even though technically it was a tag team match, with all the action performed by Dominic and the distractions, it was technically a 3-on-2 handicap match. And Edge and Beth find a way to win the match. And the fans on their feet with clapping it up and chanting for both the winners, Edge and Beth Phoenix. And Beth Phoenix looking like her lower back is definitely in a lot of pain, and not like, you know, the way that they usually act like they're in pain. Beth Phoenix looks like she's really, really, really in pain. So I would say that something happened during this match that Beth Phoenix is definitely hurt. Oh man, and she's also grabbing her abdomen area. So something occurred with Beth where something happened either in the lower back or the abdomen or both. Might have been that powerbomb that she performed on Finn Balor, and also the glam slam that she did on the outside to Rhea Ripley. That might have also hurt her back or her abdomen area. What a great match, guys. 3 matches in the books out of 5 so far. No disappointments other than a couple of, it was a couple of disappointments, obviously, in the Elimination Chamber with some of the way the girls got eliminated. And, of course, the Brock Lesnar disqualification. That's a little bit of a disappointment. But the action so far, regardless of what you think of the results, the action so far in all 3 matches has been phenomenal. I've enjoyed all 3 matches so far. No disappointments thus far with these matches. Loving every single match. The crowd is hot tonight. The crowd is ecstatic. I'm looking at one of my chats here from Facebook. One of the homies here, Wes, says, match of the night so far. He believes the tag team match is the match of the night so far. I would agree. I think this might be the match of the night. Second best, I would believe, is the chamber match. But yes, this may be the match of the evening so far. We still got 2 more to go. Wes says that definitely they did a good job booking the Canadian wrestlers specifically for this crowd because it's in Montreal, Quebec. And he also says that, yeah, the crowd is hot tonight. I agree, man. I agree. The crowd is hot tonight, man. They are on level 9,000, this crowd. This crowd is no joke. They are showing absolute support. Yes, sir. Crowd has been electric. This has been a good pay-per-view thus far. They only have a total of 5 scheduled matches, but I would agree that these 5 matches, out of the 3 that have already occurred so far, I have enjoyed the action from beginning to this midway point. We've got 2 left. The Elimination Chamber for the men, and we've got, of course, the Heavyweight Championship. I think the men's match is also going to be a phenomenal one. Hopefully, no disappointments there. Again, I'm going for the U.S. champ to retain. If not, Damian Priest will more than likely be the one that dethrones Austin Theory. With this match, guys, by the way, with the tag team match, I didn't predict who was going to win, so I guess that's going to be a no contest for me on that one. So far, I am 1 for 1 on the matches. Women's match, I went with Raquel Rodriguez as my number 1 pick and Liv Morgan as my backup. Neither one of them won, so I lost that match. Match number 2, I picked Bobby Lashley. He won by disqualification, so that counts. So I was 1-1 up until that point. And then for the tag team match, I forgot to pick a winner. Therefore, I'm technically 1-1-1. So 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 no contest because I didn't pick anybody for the tag team match. So let's see what happens. One of my friends here, I'm reading in the Facebook chat, Brandon says he thinks that they have to put the belt on Sami Zayn. He says, remember Kofi Mania? He says the word was that WWE was thinking about Kofi winning at Mania because of the crowd. They may throw a 360 on everyone at Elimination Chamber. So he's thinking that the same way that they kind of try to do something with Kofi, he believes that tonight that Sami Zayn has to get the title. Now, I'll tell you this, the crowd is super hot tonight. So who knows? They might try to change it on us, and they might decide to make Roman Reigns lose tonight. So yes, maybe my homie Brandon might be correct on this one. Oh yeah. I mean, if Sami Zayn finds a way to, again, like I said, there's a lot favoring Sami Zayn. Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, all 3 of those guys are on his side, and all 3 of those guys want him to win. So any of those 3 guys may potentially, cause the opportunity for this guy to win, right? So it most definitely has to be in a situation where Roman Reigns gets betrayed. I think the more likely candidate is going to be Jey Uso or Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is another hometown hero. Jey Uso's on Sami Zayn's side. I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to be a part of this, even though he is supporting Sami Zayn. But Jey Uso, I think, is the more likely candidate. Oh, now we got backstage Roman Reigns with the wise man Paul Heyman. Let's see what they have to say. Paul Heyman basically hyping up Roman Reigns, saying that Montreal, Quebec is no longer Zanny town, or it's not a Zanny place. He says, who even calls it that anymore? He goes, tonight, Montreal, Quebec will become what's called the island of relevancy, meaning that Montreal, Quebec will become part of Roman Reigns' new territory. So the wise man believes that Roman Reigns is gonna retain tonight, and he believes that the fans are going to end up seeing what they don't want to see, but they're going to have to accept it because Roman Reigns will be winning tonight. That's wise man. Paul Heyman was talking to Roman Reigns a minute ago. Now, guys, we have got the second chamber match of the evening, which is the men's elimination chamber. Again, this is for a title. The title is on the line, not for number one contendership. The title is on the line, the U.S. Championship. Let's go. So let's see who's going to get this one tonight. This is going to be interesting. Again, we've got Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins. We've got the champ, Austin Theory. We've got Johnny Gargano. We've got Damian Priest. And we've got Montez Ford. These are the 6 people. Oh, Austin Theory coming out first, a.k.a. the U.S. champ, Mr. A-Town, Mr. Theory, Mr. Former Money in the Bank, Mr. Current U.S. champ. Austin Theory coming out first. He's got the title around his waist. Austin Theory showboating near the entrance as they give him they announce his name. Austin Theory out here looking ready for Showtime. U.S. title on the line. And WWE is trying to give not only the U.S. title, but also the Intercontinental title more of a heavy weight, because you notice they got the U.S. title for the first time, I think, on the line in the Elimination Chamber, at least in WWE history. I don't know if it's ever been on the line previously in WCW history, but for WWE history, this is the first time I believe U.S. title is on the line as the, like, not necessarily in the pay-per-view, but within the actual chamber match itself. So they're putting a lot of weight on the title, and then also the Intercontinental title, even though it's not on the line tonight, that they've been having great matches for that. So a lot of the titles that are below the heavyweight championship getting a lot of admiration in pay-per-views lately. So Austin Theory in the ring gives the title to the ref. The ref puts the U.S. championship up in the air. And honestly, this U.S. title is a lot better. I know they've had this title now for maybe, several months or almost a year now. But I like this U.S. title better than the classic U.S. title. The other U.S. title that was originally from WCW, I didn't really like the logo or the design. Austin Theory, the first one to go inside of a chamber dome, and he's over here doing the A-Town chants and talking to the crowd from the chamber, saying it's my town, it's A-Town. And so very confidently coming into this match. Next, we've got Mr. We Want the Smoke from the Street Profits, Montez Ford, coming in next. So Montez Ford will be going into a chamber as well. Coming out with the red cup. You know that red cup is usually empty, but if it was full, you know what the red cup means. That's the party cup. That's the party cup. He's got the crowd excited. Look at this. He's got the crowd hype. Montez Ford coming out with a new jacket too. A new jacket, new wardrobe for the match. Getting the crowd hyped in the entranceway. You know how sometimes the fans in the entrance, especially on the left and right side, the fans that are like on the far off corners that are not next to the walkway, he went to those corners to hype the crowd up. You know what I'm saying? Get them live. And then they show a close-up of the fans with beers in their hand. So you already know what's up. Austin Theory, a smile on his face as Montez Ford, got into the ring. Montez Ford also coming out with some cool shades, some black and gold shades to match the new wardrobe and the new jacket here tonight. They're showing more close-up of the fans. The fans absolutely admiring and loving Montez Ford. Montez Ford, a heavy favorite here in Montreal, Quebec, it seems. Canadians showing love. Even though Montez Ford himself isn't Canadian, he's getting a whole lot of love and admiration. We got the U.S. champ in the chamber talking smack to Montez Ford, and Montez Ford looks at him like, shut up. So far, Austin Theory and Montez Ford are the first two going inside of a closed chamber. I've always wondered how they closed the wrestlers in, and now they're showing the view of how, like, the referees on the outside kind of shove the fake glass. That's probably plastic, but that fake glass, how they close it up. We got Bronson Reed on his way to the ring. He got no pop. Nobody in the crowd from Montreal, Quebec is going for Bronson Reed. Everybody's just quiet right now watching Bronson Reed come to the ring. Well, while these guys are coming into the ring, let me go ahead and take another shout out to the Street Profits, a.k.a. Montez Ford. I'm going to take another shot off cam real quick. Give me 30 seconds. I'm back. I'm back. Woo! That's the third shot of the evening. Third shot of the evening so far. That is shot number 3. Keeping it off cam though, so that way this doesn't end up getting obviously like taken down or anything like that. Keeping it rated E for everyone. So that's why I turn the camera off when I go ahead and take my adult drink. But here we go, guys. We have got next Damian Priest coming to the ring. He's got something on his the top of his head. Looks like it's something new. I don't think he's ever wore this to the ring. His like maybe it's slightly new, but it looks kind of the same, so I'm not sure. But yeah, Damian Priest coming out with a crown on his head. Not a normal crown. It's kind of like one of those evil crowns that usually look like they have thorns on them or something like that. So he's got that kind of crown, similar to kind of a crown that Triple H used to wear back in the day when he used to come out with the song that'd be like "On Your Knees, Dog," and they'd be like bow down to the king. So when Triple H used to come out with that theme song, he had a crown. He used to come out similar to that. Looks like Damian Priest has a very similar crown. So maybe another little subliminal shout out to Triple H. Again, like I said, Triple H very likely to give Damian Priest the opportunity to win tonight. I think Damian Priest may possibly dethrone Austin Theory, but we're going to wait out and see, and we're going to give everybody their fair share. So now we've got Damian Priest also giving a stare down to the Bronson Reed, who's locked in his own chamber, and no love lost there between those guys. So Damian Priest, again, I think Damian Priest, if anybody's going to take the title, I think it's Damian Priest. But Austin Theory more than likely will retain tonight, but we'll see. All right, so this match right now is about to be on the way in a moment. We've got 2 more contenders on their way to the ring. Johnny Gargano is the next one on the way to the ring. So I guess Johnny Gargano is going to be one of the 2 entrants that's going to actually start the match. Because if you don't already know, the way that the Elimination Chamber works is that there's 4 chambers inside of the chains. So 4 wrestlers get into those, and then 2 wrestlers start the match in the center of the ring. So Johnny Gargano is the 5th entrant. So it looks like he is going to be one of the 2 that's going to start this match off. This one's going to be crazy. Let's see how this one goes. Hopefully, a lot of high-risk maneuvers will be performed in this match. We know we had a couple of high-risk maneuvers performed by the women, so hopefully there's going to be no slack in this one. Hopefully, no slack on this one. Johnny Gargano has some history with Bronson Reed as well, and he's over there talking smack to Bronson Reed, who's also in his own chamber. And Johnny Gargano is ready for the competition here tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. And of course, your number 6 entrant, the final entrant into the men's elimination chamber match is Seth F. Rollins. You know what the F stands for. Seth F. Rollins on his way to the ring. Oh, got the fans on their feet doing the chants. Everybody loving the chants. Bro, I tell you what, Seth Rollins' theme song definitely like takes him over, bro. Every time, whether it's Raw, whether it's SmackDown, whether it's a pay-per-view, the fans are always on that. Oh, and they also do like the little, finger chants and stuff. It's funny, bro. I want to be there live one day. I don't know if I've ever seen Seth Rollins live. Like I've been to a lot of Raws and SmackDowns and pay-per-views, but I'm trying to remember if I was ever there when Seth Rollins had this specific gimmick, this specific persona. I don't think I have. It'd be very interesting to be there and hear how loud the crowd is, when he first comes out and they're doing his chant. That'll be crazy. I gotta go there. I gotta go front row one day. I've been close to front row a few times. I've been floor seats, but I've never been front row, like the first row at a WWE event. And I don't think I've ever been there when Seth Rollins had this gimmick. So it'll be interesting to see one day. Hopefully, one day I can pull up and see. Oh man, they're still going, and the music stopped already. They're like, whoa, they're still going at it. They showed a close up of Austin Theory, and Austin Theory looks aggravated that the fans are still chanting for Seth Rollins right now. I'll tell you what, I usually go for Seth Rollins to win, but I don't know if he's going to get it tonight. That's why I went with Austin Theory to retain or Damian Priest to be the new champ. I don't know if they're going to give it to Seth Rollins, but nonetheless, guys, the match is officially on the way. All 6 guys are in the ring. We've got Johnny Gargano starting it up, one-on-one competition here with Seth F. Rollins. And here we go. Fans are still chanting Seth Rollins' theme song, and the song's been over. Like, they've been shut down the song. And they're just eating it up alive right now, man. Montreal, Quebec, showing admiration and love to Seth Rollins. Maybe Montreal, Quebec is on the side of Seth Rollins here tonight. I don't know. Nonetheless, we are on the way, guys. Looks like a couple of submission holds here by Johnny Gargano, a couple of spin moves by Seth to get out of it. Now Johnny Gargano takes down Seth Rollins. Seth takes down Johnny, and both men squared back up in the center of the ring. Pretty even so far, and the fans loving it. Let's go. Johnny Gargano trying to get a little bit of cheers from the fans. Maybe try to get a little bit of a cheap pop in from the fans. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's all Seth Rollins as far as like, as far as this goes. All right, now Seth and Johnny trying to square up. The fans are still going, oh, man, they are out there for Seth Rollins tonight. Is Seth Rollins Canadian? I don't even know. He's getting a lot of love. Johnny takes Seth Rollins down. Now Seth takes Johnny down. Johnny rolls Seth Rollins up for the pin, kick out. Now Seth got him for a pin, kick out. Now Johnny for the pin, kick out. Seth for the pin, kick out. Oh, and now Seth Rollins lifting up Johnny Gargano on his shoulders. Oh, and Johnny standing on the outside of the ring face, but now Rollins trying to go for a pedigree off the ropes. Oh, and it gets reversed by Johnny, and then Seth goes over the third ropes. Ooh, and he catches a nasty spear. Seth Rollins getting almost cut in half, catching a spear in his abdomen, courtesy of Johnny Gargano. And then Damian Priest, they show a close-up of his face. He's over here laughing and excited that Seth Rollins caught a nasty spear, courtesy of Johnny Gargano. And we have the 10-second countdown at 1 second. Who's coming in next? I'm going to say Montez Ford or Bronson Reed. Come on, Montez Ford. I think it's Montez. What? They put the champion in third? How do you put the champion in before the other contenders that are locked in the chambers? This makes no sense. Man, they're going to dethrone Austin Theory, I think. Well, Austin does a clothesline to Seth Rollins that sends Seth back in the ring. Oh, man, now he's choking Johnny Gargano against the chains, and Johnny Gargano's mouth was wide open, so the chain was going through his teeth, no pun intended. And man, oh, man, Austin Theory starting this match with absolute aggression, now bashing Seth Rollins face first into the third rope turnbuckle, a couple of shoulder hits into the abdomen area of Seth, and then a nice snapmare takedown. Then he leaps into the air and shoves a big boot into the chest of Seth Rollins. Now he goes to the outside of the ring and rams Johnny Gargano face first into the glass of one of the open pods over here, one of the open chambers. Oh, man. Austin Theory now talking smack to the Montreal, Quebec fans, and he gets a bunch of boos going around the stadium. Now he's back in the center of the ring. Attack mode onto Seth Rollins again. Johnny Gargano on the outside of the ring. Seth gets thrown to the corner turnbuckle, leaps off of it, and then catches a backbreaker onto the knee, courtesy of Austin Theory. Now a couple of punches across the dome of Johnny Gargano, trying to lay him out again. I still don't understand how they got the champ in as the number 3rd entrant. He should always be the last person in the ring. Now, Austin Theory absolutely mocking not only Seth, but also the fans. He starts doing the oh, and he starts doing the finger gestures that Seth Rollins usually does. And now he's catching punches across the face by both Johnny Gargano and Seth Rollins simultaneously, one after the other, back-to-back shots. Oh, and then Austin Theory tries to duck one of the punches by Johnny Gargano and catches a nasty chop on the back of Seth. He catches a nasty chop by Seth Rollins across his upper back and screams. You can hear the scream echoing around the ring. And now the crowd again. Oh, oh man, Austin Theory absolutely catching the beats in this match. Then he catches a nasty chop by Seth, man. Oh, now Austin Theory trying to play friends with Johnny Gargano, trying to tell him, yo, Seth doesn't care about us. He says, I don't care about him. He says, I care about you, trying to play friends and peacemaker with Johnny Gargano. Austin Theory, man, trying to make amends with Johnny Gargano. Johnny acting like he was going to be friends with him, and then he knocks Austin Theory in the face, and then all of a sudden Seth starts laughing at him. Oh, and Austin Theory hiding in the chamber that he was originally in prior to getting released. And now Seth Rollins goes to the other side and opens the other part of the chamber. Austin Theory talking smack to Johnny Gargano, not knowing that Seth is right behind him. Oh, man, and now face first into the fake glass, bashing Austin Theory back and forth face first, and also smashing him right into the other side of the chamber. Now both guys are in there beating up 2-on-1 handicap. Johnny Gargano, Seth Rollins, putting the beats on top of Austin Theory inside of the tight space of the little pod area of the chamber. All three guys were inside of that chamber. Oh, man, now the countdown has ended, and Damian Priest is the 4th person in this match. Takes down Seth Rollins with a boot. And now he takes Johnny Gargano into the ring and gives him a boot. My goodness. Those Damian Priest boots, man, are not a game. A couple of kicks across the body of Seth Rollins and then a punch that takes Seth Rollins down. Damian Priest in control now. Leaps over to Johnny Gargano. Leaps over to Seth, who both are in the corner turnbuckles. Leaps back over to Johnny. Man, massive elbows across the face. Priest with a Taka Michinoku driver on Johnny Gargano. Then Priest leaping over to Seth Rollins, jumps off the second rope, misses. Pedigree set up by Seth. Damian gets out of it. Face first, does a similar to a Russian leg sweep, but does it forward instead of backwards. Dan drops Gargano into the center of the ring with a nasty aerial DDT similar to the Impaler move that Edge performed. Goes for the pin, and then it's a kick out. Montez Ford and Bronson Reed are still not in the match. They're in the chambers, but not yet out of the chambers to be fighting in this match. A choke slam being set up by Damian Priest. Seth flips out of it midair. Oh, but then he catches a karate kick in the back of the dome. Oh, my God. And he does the Christian finisher to Seth Rollins. Damian Priest then goes for the pin, and it's a kick out. Damian Priest performing the old school finisher that Christian used to do, where he would grab you by the 2 arms and plant you face first into the ring. Now Austin Theory over here tapping Damian Priest on the back of his shoulder, saying, yo, let's go after him. And Damian Priest kicks Austin Theory across the chest that lays him out. Oh no, Damian Priest running from the corner, leaps over the rope and lands on top of the abdomen area. Man, plants his whole body on top of Austin Theory's abs, and Austin Theory now screaming in the corner. Now Damian Priest going after Seth Rollins, who's also on the outside of the ring near the chamber pavement area. Oh, Seth Rollins on the shoulder of Damian Priest, about to get rammed face first, no pun intended. And he stops him in his tracks. Oh, now he grabs the ropes. Damian Priest gets put on Seth Rollins' shoulders. Damian try to get out of it. Oh, and he does a double hand clap. Oh, but then Itaguri performed by Seth to Damian. Then Johnny Gargano plants Seth across the face. Then Damian plants Johnny. And then Damian Priest plants a boot across the face of Austin Theory. High impact action, back-to-back going on in the ring. And the crowd giving it a nice clapping ovation for all the back-to-back moves performed by each individual participant here. And now they're chanting, "This is awesome." Yeah, this is a good match so far. No super high risk move yet, but Seth Rollins leaps to the third rope where Damian Priest is, and a superplex lands it on Damian Priest, and he doesn't let go and rolls him up for a Taka Michinoku driver into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Damian Priest kicked out. A double move performed by Seth Rollins on Damian Priest. Not only did he catch him on the third rope for a superplex, but immediately catches him with another move right after into a pin. Back-to-back moves performed by Seth Rollins, but Damian Priest with resiliency able to still kick out after 2. We've got the counter is done, and Bronson Reed is the 5th man into the ring and immediately runs over Austin Theory, runs over Seth Rollins, takes down Johnny. Seth tries to chop Bronson, and Bronson not affected at all. Ooh, and Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano both get planted in a move courtesy of Bronson Reed. Bronson right now showing absolute brute strength. Sheesh. Johnny Gargano on top of Seth Rollins. What a nasty move. Then he put both of them in the corner and then runs right into them like an 18-wheel truck. Man, Bronson Reed, the fresh guy in the ring and also one of the stronger guys in the ring. Oh, my goodness. Chops the crap out of Johnny Gargano. Now he's got Seth Rollins on his shoulders. Johnny is leaning back on the third rope turnbuckle. Oh, now he's trying to get Johnny Gargano on top. Oh, my God. He's got both Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano on his shoulders. Both men. And he's walking around the ring with them. A Samoan drop. Michael Cole called it a fall-away slam. It was not a fall-away slam. It was more of a Samoan drop, a double Samoan drop. Then he goes for the immediate pin on Seth Rollins, and Seth kicked the 2. A double Samoan drop type move performed on both of them. Michael Cole got it wrong. He called it a fall-away slam. That was not a fall-away. Either way, it was double impact. Oh, and now we got Damian Priest and Bronson Reed punching each other across the face. Now both guys on the, oh my goodness, a nasty chop by Damian Priest across Bronson Reed's face. Oh, Bronson catches. Oh man, he caught Damian Priest in the air and then did like a German suplex that landed Damian Priest on the chains of the chamber. Whew. And now Bronson going to Damian Priest. Man, he bashes him through the glass of the chamber, but the glass did not break. I think this was supposed to be like he was supposed to break through the glass using Damian Priest, but the glass ended up not breaking through. So I think the impact hurt even worse because they didn't break through the chamber. And the crowd was like, oh man, oh my goodness. Bronson Reed, the football tackle type of move off the third, landing on top of Austin Theory, taking him out. Austin Theory has been on the outside of the ring by himself, just catching moves, and he hasn't really been in the wrestling match much. So I'm wondering if he's just playing possum to try to retain this title. Oh, man, and he gets thrown face first into the wall of the chamber, into that fake glass. I call it fake glass because it's more like plastic. Oh, and Bronson waiting for Montez. Montez gives the suck it chance to Bronson Reed and then kicks him in the face, and then more suck it chance to Bronson Reed. But then Austin Theory tries to grab him for a vertical suplex. Montez leaps over. Montez then hits him with the elbow and then gives him the suck it chance to Austin Theory, kicks him, and then a Itsuguri performed across the face. Now Montez beating up Austin Theory. Montez with all the momentum, giving the suck it chance to everybody that tries to come in his way. So then everybody to suck it. Oh, he does the A-Town taunt to Austin Theory. He takes off his wristband, kind of like The Rock used to take the elbow pad, goes for like a people's elbow type of move or an A-Town type of move, and then gets knocked out by Bronson Reed, who turns him off real quick. Austin Theory trying to lift up Bronson Reed on his shoulders. He's got him up. Holy, he's got him up. That big dude. And the crowd got crazy excited. Oh, man. But Bronson Reed gets out of it and does a spinning suplex that lands Austin Theory. All 6 men in the ring now. Nobody eliminated. Unlike the women's match, they did have one elimination earlier on in the match. All 6 men here. Oh, man. Johnny Gargano kicks Bronson in, but it didn't do much impact. Now he's got him up top. And Seth Rollins. Holy. Seth Bronson had, 1, 2, pick out. Bronson Reed had Johnny Gargano on his shoulders. Seth Rollins leaps off the third rope, clotheslines Johnny Gargano, and simultaneously when he clotheslined Johnny Gargano performed a reversed Hurricane Rana on Bronson Reed. So both Bronson and Johnny got hit on that impact. Seth Rollins gets laid out on the other side, and then Montez Ford tried to go for a quick pin on Reed to try to get him eliminated, and Bronson Reed kicked out. Wow, this has been a good match. Another fans chanting, "This is awesome." Man, this has been pretty awesome, man. These guys are performing all kinds of crazy moves here. Nobody has jumped off of the chamber portion yet, like the top where Liv Morgan had jumped off. So nobody has done that yet, but still time is still ticking in this match with all 6 men still in this match and nobody yet eliminated. Montez Ford on his feet, leaps over the third rope to land on Damian. Damian catches Montez, tries to do a choke slam. Montez gets out of it and gets a massive clothesline by Damian Priest that takes out Montez Ford. And now the fans booing Damian Priest. I think they want Montez Ford to win tonight. Damian Priest going for the razor's edge. Montez Ford gets out of it by grabbing onto the chains. Oh, here we go. I think it's going to be high risk. Montez is climbing to the top. Seth and Damian Priest now are having a battle on the bottom ground level. Montez still on the top. Where's Montez going? Is he going to leap off? Oh, my goodness. Montez Ford is climbing to the top part of the chamber, bro. Montez Ford is hanging off of the top portion. He's going upside down, and then he lands on all the contenders. Holy. What an acrobatic and agile move by Montez Ford. He literally grabs the top of the chains. Then he puts his feet on the chains. And then while he's grabbing it, he goes upside down on the chains and then lets go and lands on all contenders. Talk about flexibility, strength, agility, high risk. Holy, we have never seen someone fall from that high of the chamber. Yo, this is nuts. Montreal, Quebec getting an absolute show tonight. Oh, my goodness. What a show. Ooh, and then Bronson Reed catches a super kick by Montez Ford. Then he catches a super kick by Montez and Johnny. Still not phased. Now he catches 3 super kicks by Johnny, Seth, and Montez at the same time for a total of 6 super kicks so far. Ooh, and Johnny Gargano leaps over the third rope and DDTs Bronson Reed. Bronson then catches the stomp by Seth Rollins. Montez Ford leaping off the third rope for the frog splash, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Bronson Reed is the first one eliminated. What a crazy turn of events. You have Montez Ford do the super kick to Bronson Reed. That didn't phase him. Then you had Johnny Gargano and then Montez do a double super kick. So that was 2 and 1, 3 total. Then that didn't phase him. Then you had a trifecta super kick between Montez, Johnny, and Seth Rollins, simultaneously doing a triple super kick never seen before, performed on Bronson Reed's face. So he caught 3 on that one, 2 in the previous, and then 1 before that for a total of 6. Then catches the DDT by Johnny, catches the stomp by Seth, and then the off the third rope frog splash from Montez Ford. All of that back to back. 6 super kicks, 3 finishers. Well, 6 super kicks, 4 finishers. Or I should say 6 super kicks, 6 finishers. I don't even know. I lost the math, but all I know is Bronson Reed is out of this match. Sheesh. Man, oh man. Oh, it was actually 6 super kicks and 3 finishers. I just thought of the moves in my mind right now. Bronson Reed, first one eliminated after catching all of that action. Sheesh. And now they're again. Ooh. Oh, now Seth gets thrown by Austin Theory, but he gets caught into the chains. So now Seth going super high risk. Austin Theory is climbing up with Seth. Oh my goodness. What else do we have left in this match that these guys are going to do in this chamber? I'll tell you what, man, Chamber never used to be one of my favorite pay-per-views, but it has become one of my favorites over the years, man. I love to watch the Chamber match almost as much as WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. Number one trending on Twitter right now is hashtag WWE Chamber. This is a crazy Chamber match. Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, both on the top of the chamber, and the fans are going, ooh. They still doing the Seth Rollins chants. Oh, man, Seth Rollins chops Johnny Gargano across the chest. Johnny Gargano, for a second, thought that Seth Rollins was going to just chill with him, catch a breather. And he catches a massive chop by Seth Rollins. Oh, man, these guys are fighting on top of one of the chamber pods. Oh, my goodness. And this guy, Johnny, is getting bashed across the plastic, the fake glass by Seth Rollins. Oh, my goodness. Now, Seth looking down below. Austin Theory and Montez Ford are down below. Johnny's getting set up for a power bomb by Seth Rollins. Oh, my goodness. Don't do it. No way. Don't do it. Don't do this. Oh, my goodness. Johnny Gargano reverses the power bomb. Seth Rollins was about to power bomb Johnny Gargano off of the top of the chamber pod, and Johnny Gargano instead reverses it mid-air into a Hurricane Rana, and then throws with the Hurricane Rana. He ends up throwing. Oh my goodness! I think he might have got a concussion though, because he does the Hurricane Rana reversal, right? But when he does it, he doesn't have anything to grab down below, so his head bashes into, I think, the chamber pod, and then while he's doing that, he flings Seth Rollins during the Hurricane Rana move, which then knocks out Austin Theory and also knocks down Montez Ford, and I think also Damian Priest. But in the process, I think Johnny Gargano might have smashed his skull on the way down, either on the wall or the column part of the chamber pod, or he might have smashed his head on the metal pavement area, the chamber pavement area. He's back on his feet though, and he super kicks Damian Priest. Oh, and then he uses the chain to leap off of it and does a DDT to Damian Priest. Then does a super kick to Austin Theory. Oh man, and then Montez Ford leaps over the ropes towards Johnny, and Johnny catches Montez in the air with a super kick. Man, these guys are going nuts in this match. This is crazy right now. What a pay-per-view. Oh man, and Johnny leaps over the third rope and DTs Austin Theory on the outside pavement, which is like metal. The metal part of the chamber. Holy. It's the Guri performed by Johnny onto Damian Priest, but then Damian catches him mid-air with a nice chop across the chin. Damian Priest has got Johnny in the air. Razor's Edge performed by Damian Priest. Johnny Gargano eliminated by Damian Priest, courtesy of the finisher, the Razor's Edge. The crowd is booing right now because, for one, they're not on Damian Priest's side. They don't like Damian Priest, I guess, in Montreal, Quebec. And for number two, because Johnny Gargano was a hot ticket in the match, especially with the highest maneuvers. He's been eliminated. Fans are not happy. And now Damian Priest taunting towards the fans. And the fans booing him. And now a chop across the face that catches. He catches first Seth right in the kisser. Then he catches Montez Ford with the same chop across the face. And he kicks, two massive boots in the midsection. A third one. Damian Priest, then a chop across the face. All these moves being on top of Seth Rollins, no pun intended. Then he goes to the other side of the ring and kicks Montez Ford in the face. But right now, Damian Priest has been beating up Seth Rollins with all these kicks and all these punches across the face. Oh, Damian Priest, one of his kicks get caught by Seth. Seth holding his leg. goes for the punch, and then Damien blocks it. Uh-oh. Here we go. Pedigree. Is he going to get it? Oh, man. Damien gets out of it and then kicks Seth Rollins again. Montez Ford going high risk to the third ropes. Damien sees it. Oh, and Damien leaps into the air and punches Montez in the face. Now you got Montez Ford sitting near the top part where the oh my gosh, he is sitting near where the chamber pot is, but now he was about to choke slam him off of there, but now instead Damian Priest catches a double team finisher where he gets power bombed by Seth while simultaneously down by Montez, who leaped off the third rope and pulled him down by his neck, and Damian Priest is eliminated. Oh man, this stinks. I wanted Damian Priest to win this. Wow. Montez Ford leaped off of the third rope while Seth had Damian in the air looking like a power bomb, and Montez brings him down with a high risk neck breaker off of the shoulders of Seth. So it was like a neck breaker mixed with a power bomb simultaneously. Damian Priest got slammed pretty hard in that double team move. The referee was even checking up on him. Well, Damian Priest is out, but my backup pick of Austin Theory retaining is still in. Montez Ford still in. Seth Rollins still in. So these are the high-ticket guys. So no surprises here, of course. These guys, they take it toe-to-toe. And now we got Seth Rollins with Montez Ford. And now Montez Ford doing the finger chants the way that Seth usually does it, getting the crowd into it. And the crowd, ooh. Montez Ford with a smile on his face. But Seth Rollins punches him in the face, and then Montez returns the punch. Oh, now they're both exchanging fists across the face and forearm shots as well. For a moment, Montez Ford had the crowd doing the oh chants that Seth Rollins usually does. Seth was liking it at first, but then he punched him in the face. Oh, man. Nasty super kick to the abdomen area of Seth, and then another kick. Both kicks performed by Montez. Montez leaps over Seth's shoulders. Another Itziguri performed by Montez, this time on Seth Rollins, and then gives him the suck it chance again. Oh, man, and Montez Ford goes to the other side of the ring, leaping over the third rope, taking out Austin Theory. Then he does it to Seth Rollins as well and takes both competitors out who both land on the chains. Wow, he does a nice little like moonsault, and then Seth Rollins and Austin Theory end up on the same side of the ring, and he does another nice little moonsault flip over the third rope that lands on both guys. First, he did it to each one individually. Then he does it to both of them simultaneously. Austin Theory looking for A-Town. Montez gets out of it. Montez does a rock bottom, and then from there does the suck it chance. Now he's going to the top. Will he connect with the frog splash? Oh, man, he lands on the knees on the way down, the frog splash. Then he catches a stomp by Seth, and then Austin Theory. So Austin Theory put the knees into the abdomen of Montez Ford, when Montez Ford leaped off the top for the frog splash. So he landed on Austin's knees, then catches his face crushed into the metal part of the outside of the ring by the stomp of Seth Rollins. Then Austin Theory takes out Seth for a second, and then after that, he goes and pins Montez Ford, and the crowd booing right now because Montez Ford has been officially eliminated, 3 count by Austin Theory. And the fans are chanting, "You suck, you suck, you suck," chanting the "You suck" chant to Austin Theory for eliminating Montez Ford, who did so many high-risk moves. He is like a modern-day Kofi Kingston, and he got eliminated. Oh, and now Austin Theory planted with a powerbomb pin by Seth. Man, I thought that was a 3. Look like the ref hit the mat. Yo, Montez Ford right now is still laid out, and he's not even moving. And the referee right now is calling for some assistance. More officials and more staff, backstage staff members are being called in. I don't know if Montez Ford is doing this as an act, as part of the storyline, or if he's been injured for real, but he did catch some nasty knees to the abdomen, and then he caught the stomp in the metal part, because in the chamber match, you have the ring in the center, and then on the outside you have the chamber pods, and then you also have on the walkway areas is the metal, like the metal floor, metal pavement. So he got stomped into that metal pavement by Seth Rollins. So maybe this is just a part of the storyline, but who knows? It might be just storyline, but he's doing a really good acting show on this one, getting the additional referees and the behind the scene staff members from backstage to come and help assist him out of the ring. And the crowd giving him a standing ovation. They were hoping that he was actually going to win this match. You can tell that Montreal, Quebec wanted him to win because they gave him and Seth Rollins the loudest cheers and chants. So they definitely didn't want him eliminated. Oh, now they got Montez. They got Montez chants going off. And now Seth Rollins over here trying to take advantage of Austin Theory, who's currently laid out in the center of the ring. Goes for the stomp and misses. Austin picking him up for A-Town. Reversed. Pedigree. Oh, no. Austin Theory gets caught in the pedigree. And instead of Seth going for the pin, he's taunting him for the stomp. I would have just went for the pin. Oh, no. Logan Paul. Logan Paul interferes in the match and attacks Seth Rollins. What just happened? Why is this idiot here again? Oh, my gosh. Why is this idiot a part of wrestling, man? He's so boring and he sucks. Logan Paul ran into the chamber because the chamber was open. It was left open when they were trying to help Montez Ford out of the ring. And so now he plants the finisher to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins catches his own finisher by Logan Paul. He catches the foot stomp, courtesy of Logan Paul on Seth Rollins' head. Rollins had the match won with a pedigree. Then he started taunting Austin with the stomp. Logan Paul interferes. The gate was the elimination chamber was still open. Does the stomp on Seth, and now the United States champ doing the A-Town move. Damn, he caught Seth Rollins right in the face. And Austin Theory retains. That was my number one pick. So now I am 2-1-1 on the picks tonight. Wow. Can't believe that Logan Paul was a factor in this chamber match. After such a great match, this idiot interferes. Now, granted, of course, I wanted Austin Theory to win. But, man, why do they have to use this idiot Logan Paul? He's such a scrub. He is such a scrub. Logan Paul is the biggest scrub to ever be in WWE history. And he comes into this match and ruins a great elimination chamber by interfering in the match. Unbelievable. Now he's talking smack outside of the ring about Seth, telling Seth Rollins, you keep running your mouth. And now Austin Theory climbs the top of the chamber pod and with the United States Championship, pulls it over his shoulders, showing it to the fans that he is victorious. I cannot believe they actually brought Logan Paul into the elimination chamber. He ends up doing a flip over the third rope and then does a clothesline to Seth, then does the stomp to Seth to add insult to injury, does that move, Seth Rollins making him catch his own finisher by Logan Paul. Then he catches the A-Town finisher. And, of course, still your United States champion, Austin Theory. I'm not disappointed about the champ retaining. I'm just disappointed about Logan Paul interfering in this match. What a great match, though. Didn't like the ending too much. I like the match. I like the action from the match. I like the winner, the result. So the result is okay with me, and the action was phenomenal. However, the interference part of the result, not happy about that. I hate Logan Paul. It's one of the worst. Wow, this is crazy. I can't believe Logan Paul was a factor in this match. That's insane. That is truly insane. I don't know why they keep using this guy, man. He is just one of the worst people ever. Sheesh. Logan Paul actually interfered in this match. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Can't believe Logan Paul was a part of this. I thought for once we would see a pay-per-view without Logan Paul, but nope. This guy always has to be a part of something, bro. And I hate it. WWE, man, I tell you, they always using, how do I say, trash talent for stuff like that. Well, guys, we only have one more match. You guys already know the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Roman Reigns is going to be defending against Sami Zayn. So we got one more match. That's right. There's only 5 matches scheduled for this pay-per-view, and all the matches so far have been really good. Really good high-impact action. No disappointments thus far. Of course, a couple of eliminations and interferences obviously sucked, but the pay-per-view as a whole, as far as action, solid pay-per-view. So let me see. Right now they're showing a promo of Bianca Belair of how she used to run track, bodybuilding, how she became like a feminine, muscular woman. And she says that back in those times, a lot of people didn't look like her. So she went through a lot of different struggles between dieting, trying to become, a better athlete, etc. And she says she was in a dark place at that time. And then WWE gave her a call. And that's when, Bianca Belair became a wrestler and then a superstar over time. And she says that after WWE called her, she feels like she could be everything she wanted to be, beautiful, strong, a champion, you know. Better, another hottie, solid girl, gorgeous woman. Now that Asuka is the number 1 contender, I hope that Asuka loses. I hope EST retains. Bianca Belair also in this promo talking about how she's trying to be basically like a role model or a person, not necessarily a role model, but a person that, younger girls that look like her can, can have someone to look forward to, because throughout history, you've always seen certain people in the front lights, right? It's typically Caucasian, blonde, etc. She wants to be that difference, strong Black woman who came from a tough situation and, kind of went through all the trials and tribulations and was able to overcome any difficulties in her life to now becoming, a new type of athlete in the WWE and becoming a champion. So, yeah, that's what her promo was about. Good promo. Nice little quick, behind the scenes footage talking about her, her build up, starting in WWE and also her build up prior to WWE, the things that she did as an athlete. So yeah, now they're showing a couple of promos here from different, events, pay-per-views, etc. Everything that basically is leading up to WrestleMania, which is Hollywood, which is 42 days away, guys. WrestleMania going Hollywood in 42 days from today. It's going to be a very, very interesting 42 days building up. And the official dates for WrestleMania, if you didn't know already, are April 1st and April 2nd. That is Saturday, April 1st, Sunday, April 2nd. Tickets still available for Los Angeles, California. It's going to be interesting. Honestly, I want to go to that event live. I was trying to get tickets. It was tough. A lot of people bought the tickets early on purpose to resell the tickets. And when they resold the tickets, they're selling them for like 2 times or 3 times more the value. So I don't know if I'm going to go to the pay-per-view. If I can, find a way to get a ticket that's not overly priced, I might just want to go to the pay-per-view and show you guys some behind-the-scenes stuff. But if I don't, I will be here hosting live as usual for the WrestleMania pay-per-view, WrestleMania 2023. Now they're showing the promo of Sami Zayn, the build-up that started on SmackDown last April. So last year, April 2022, when Sam originally coming out as this guy who had kind of like a olive green costume with a hat that looked kind of like a military type of guy. And then he switched over to becoming a part of the bloodline, becoming a Usi kind of guy. So, and also explaining his value to the bloodline, showing the buildup of how he helped them win, etc. In different matches. So, yeah, they're showing all that buildup. While they're showing that buildup before this match begins, let me go ahead and take just one more adult beverage, one more time, one more before the pay-per-view. Well, I should say before the main event begins. Woo! All right. All right. I'm back. What was that? I think that was number 4. That was number 4 because I took 2 earlier. And then I took 1, I think, before the men's chamber or during the men's chamber at the beginning, and then 1 right now before the main event of the pay-per-view. So, with that being said, we are almost there. We are almost there. We get the microphone out the way. There we go. Get the microphone back a little bit. All right, guys. Well, we've got 1 more match. Main event coming up, and they're showing the promo still. Sami Zayn attacking Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns catching a super kick by Jimmy Uso, then catching the Samoan spike in the neck by Solo Sikoa, and then Jey Uso being sent to attack Sami, and then he rolls out of the ring and says, "Nope, I'm not doing this." And Roman Reigns looking at Jey Uso from the ring like, what is going on? The fans stunned. Roman Reigns stunned. Sami Zayn got his shirt ripped off by Roman. And Roman Reigns left Sami Zayn planted, laid out at the WWE Royal Rumble last month in January. By the way, if you guys missed any of the highlights from any of the Raws and SmackDowns leading up to this pay-per-view, I got all the live updates on Ola TV Official on YouTube and also on Facebook, Best Coach in the Biz. And if you missed the Royal Rumble highlights, I've got the live commentary updates where I talked about all the matches as well, play by play, just like I did with this paper. Did that last month as well. So make sure you go back. Make sure you like all the videos, guys. Like this video, like those videos. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on notifications for all notifications on YouTube. And also make sure that you go and replay those videos in case you missed any of the action leading up to the chamber. And also make sure that you tune in this week because I will do Raw and SmackDown this week as usual. So we'll see how everything develops leading from this pay-per-view into Raw and SmackDown. Now they're showing the highlights of SmackDown last night, which was the Sami Zayn last 10 minutes of SmackDown where he was going crazy with the fans. The fans, he didn't even have to say a word. And these fans were electric. They had a chance going crazy. They were like, ole, 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 ole. I think that's what they were saying. And then they were like, you deserve it. So they were chanting like crazy for Sami Zayn last night on SmackDown for the final 10 minutes. And he didn't even say much. All he said was, he basically said that, he's gonna be out there going against Roman Reigns, and he's bringing the whole Montreal, Quebec to show him support. You know what I'm saying? Woo! This pay-per-view has been on fire. I just got a text I was looking at here. Cousin Will says that This pay-per-view was fire. I agree. And now we got the main event starting with Roman Reigns on his way to the ring. And it looks like he's coming to the ring by himself. By himself, guys. It looks like he's coming out to the ring. He might be coming out with Paul Heyman at best. They haven't showed either one of them yet. So we're waiting to see. This theme song is so fire. Guys, put your ones up. Put your ones up. Put your ones up for your tribal chief. Make sure you put your ones up. And you already know. You already know I got the official ones up right here. Yes, sir. Look at that. You guys seen it before. It says Bloodline. And then down here on the fist, it says We the One. The camera keeps fading it in and out. But yeah, you guys see it. We the ones. In over 3 years, Roman Reigns has not lost his title shot. His title, I should say. Out of all the title shots, 902 days. And I already told you who's in front of them. Bruno is number 1 with 2,800. Number 2, Bob Backlund with, I think, 1,400 plus, 1,474. I believe number 3 was Hogan with 1,200. Number 4, I forgot who was number 4. And then number 5, I believe, was Bruno again with 1,074 or 1,200. So the top 5 right now above the chief, the tribal chief, is 2 spots are by Bruno. 1 of them is by Hogan, and 1 of them is by Bob Backlund. And I forgot who is the other guy. There's 5 spots, but technically 4 because Bruno has the 5th and the 1st. Bob Backlund has the 2nd. Hogan has the 3rd, and I forgot who's number 4. But yes, he is number 6 in the rank, but he is the 5th guy overall. Roman Reigns at 902 days today. 902. He was 900 on Thursday. He was 901 yesterday. He's 902 today. Bloodline, tribal chief, number 1. Put your fingers up and show your respect and show your acknowledgement for the champ. 902 days, number 6 on the list, number 5 overall, because Bruno has 2 of the top 5 spots for longest reigning WWE champion. So he is number 6 on the rank, but number 5 wrestler overall. Put your fingers up in acknowledgement for your tribal chief, for the bloodline, for your champion, Roman Reigns. Show the respect and put your fingers in the air like this. 1 big finger in the air for you, for the chief, for the bloodline, and for all the supporters. Let's get it. This match is about to be on the way. Woo! Yes, sir. Roman Reigns now in the center of the ring with both titles. And he's also got Paul Heyman up there with 1 finger in the air. Pyros going off like crazy. No Jimmy Uso, no Jey Uso, no Solo Sikoa, just Paul Heyman at ringside with him, or in the ring, I should say. So far, guys, no Usos in the ring. None. Nobody has accompanied Roman Reigns to the ring other than the wise man, Paul Heyman. Nobody. None of the other wrestlers. None of the other champs. None of the bloodline. This is going to be interesting. Now, I'm pretty sure they will do some surprise attacks and surprise, entrances throughout the match. But it's going to be interesting to see how this all develops. And we're going to see who Sami Zayn has supporting on his end. This is going to be interesting. Now everybody chanting, Sammy, 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 Sammy. So we got some Sammy chants going on here. Woo, it's going to be crazy. Oh, man, they're starting the F you Roman. They got the F you Roman chants going on throughout. Now they got the ole, 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 ole. And Roman Reigns looking out at the fans like, these bunch of idiots. Sami Zayn, bruh, he's getting so much pop and he's not even out yet. Roman Reigns is like, you guys are just so stupid with these dumb chants. He's talking to the crowd right now like, you guys don't even know. I am the only thing that's relevant here. You guys are irrelevant. Oh, Sami Zayn's music just hit. We have a little bit of a mixed crowd. I'm not going to lie to you. We got some Sami Zayn chants, but we got some people also in the crowd with some ones up. So we've got a bit of a mixed crowd tonight. Sami Zayn's music hit, but he hasn't come out yet. Where's Sami Zayn? Oh, there he is. Oh, now they got the oh, where they're basically chanting his music, his theme song. Somebody got a sign that says Sammy Mania. Sammy Mania. If he wins tonight, it will be Sammy Mania defending the title. There's no more Sammy Oos. It's Sami Zayn and Sammy Mania running wild here tonight in Montreal, Quebec. But will he come out victorious? Somebody has a sign that says, if Sammy loses, we riot. Oh, man, it's going to be a riot tonight because I believe Roman Reigns is going to retain the title. Holy. Sammy getting a pretty good pop right now. Sending off a quick text here. Now, somebody got a sign that says Sammy for Tribal Chief. So you got the Sammy for Tribal Chief sign, you got the Sammy Mania sign, and you got the if Sammy loses, we riot sign. So 3 interesting signs. They think he's going to be the new Tribal Chief. They think he's going to be headlining WrestleMania with Cody, and they want to riot in the event that he loses. So Sami Zayn, there's a lot of pressure on this match for him tonight. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm going for Roman Reigns, but in a way, I kind of wish Sami Zayn would get the victory just because, like so much hype, so much anticipation, for him to become champ. Roman Reigns over here with a little smirk on his face, looking at Sami Zayn, as Sami Zayn is trash talking to him. And he's like, bro, you really think you're on my level? You really think you're gonna win tonight? This is crazy. Now they're getting introduced by the ring announcer. It's gonna be crazy, man. I don't know what's gonna happen in this. I'm still going for Roman Reigns though, but I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. They're giving this guy the first intro, and they're going crazy right now. They're like Sami Zayn, and the fans are going crazy right now. Sheesh. Fans are losing their minds right now. They want Sami Zayn to win so bad tonight. Now they're announcing Roman Reigns, and he's getting booed. They're gonna be real mad tonight, boy. Roman Reigns wins. I'm going Roman Reigns all the way. Wow, they're starting to chant again. F you, Roman. F you, Roman. Bro, they're going crazy right now. Bro, they're cursing Roman Reigns out bad right now. They're like, F you, Roman. F you, Roman. F you, Roman. I'm like, yo, they ain't giving Roman Reigns no kind of respect in this match. None. They ain't giving pretty much anybody that's either a heel or not Canadian or not from Montreal, Quebec, they pretty much cursing them out. Oh man, the fans look a little bit happy, excited, but also a little bit they look a little bit nervous too. One of the women was grabbing her face. She was like, "Oh, she's like, can't believe this match is gonna happen tonight here in Montreal, Quebec." Now they got the ole, 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 ole. The bell has officially rung, so the match is now officially on the way, guys. Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship on the line. Here we go. Both men on opposite parts of the ring, on opposite corners. Nobody moving yet. Nobody blinking. Stare down from far away. Woo! Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. Sami Zayn with a big smile on his face, talking. Roman Reigns looking at him, just listening. He doesn't care what Sami's got to say. Sami's over here giving himself props because he's the hometown hero. Roman Reigns just serious face, no reaction. Roman Reigns does not care what Sami has to say. Man, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy lit. Who has not budged? Roman Reigns has not shifted a muscle yet. He's out there, he might have blinked once or twice. That's about it. Oh, now he turned over to the fans. He's over there looking at the fans, and the fans are on their feet chanting all kinds of Sami Zayn signs going up, bro. And Roman Reigns out here looking at everybody in attendance. Now they're showing all kinds of different aerial views. They've never done this for anybody. They've never done this for like Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, Michaels, Bret Hart, nobody. Sami Zayn is like so over right now. He's got the fans in the palm of his hands. Oh man, Sami Zayn with the fans in the palm of his hands. Now, will he deliver tonight? Will he become champion? We'll see. They rarely do this with all the camera angles showing all the fans, all the signs, and everything. Bro, they will not stop chanting. Ole, ole. They still chanting. Roman Reigns over here getting frustrated. He is getting aggravated with these fans. Sami Zayn over here still talking smack from a distance and a smirk on his face. Roman Reigns he's got the look on his face like he's like in Bizarro land. He's like, is this the Twilight Zone? Like he doesn't understand how so many people could be going for one guy, especially a guy who's like never had a heavyweight championship. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns is like, I don't think you guys are really serious about this, are you? He's looking over at Paul Heyman and is like, do these idiots even know who I am? Look, this is the logo right here. Those guys. Let me turn the camera off so you guys can see it again. This is where we're at right now for the chamber. This is the match going on right here, right now, tonight. Sheesh. They're doing the Roman sucks chants again. The FU Romans. Oh, man. FU Roman again. Bro, this crowd has no chill, bro. This crowd has no respect and no chill whatsoever, man. Bro, the FUs are like deafening. Like it is. You can hear this. You can hear it from Canada all the way to the USA. Yo, the FU chants are ridiculous, bro. It's like the third or fourth time they've done this chant. Roman Reigns not happy at all, my friends. Not happy at all. Here we go. Roman Reigns pacing around. No action yet. Sami Zayn still getting the crowd into it. This is probably going to be a short match because these guys are using up a lot of time just giving the fans, the opportunity to aggravate Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn to continue to get amped up. Nobody has touched each other yet, no pun intended. And all right, Roman is starting to pace around a little faster now. I think he's about to light it up. And now that's it. Games are over. They lock arms. Chokehold by Roman Reigns. An immediate boo by the fans. Sammy throws him to the ropes, and he gets clobbered down by Roman Reigns. And Roman immediately with the one in the air. Immediately put one finger in the air. And I tells the crowd, shh, with that one finger. So I'm shh, be quiet. He's like, be quiet, man. Got business to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. That's funny. All right, here we go. This guy's over here, Michael Cole, saying Sami Zayn has to continue to provide hope for the sellout crowd here in Montreal, Quebec. Oh, man. Here we go. Now, Sami Zayn with a headlock on Roman Reigns. And the crowd out here getting excited for the little headlock going on. Sami Zayn over here has got him in a tight hold. Got the Sami chant going on. Yo, these fans will not pipe down. They will not quiet down. They are all in this match. Sami thrown to the ropes. And a massive elbow takes Sami down. And now Reigns taunting towards the fans. Now he's telling the people to shut up. This is funny. They've got the crowd really into this match. Oh, man, they're starting to F you Roman again. This crowd, bro, has been in this arena for almost 3 hours, and they are not restless at all in this match. They are continuing to throw shade towards Roman Reigns, bro. The shade to Roman Reigns just does not end. They just F you Roman all day. Not literally, but you know. Another headlock by Roman Reigns onto Sami Zayn. Roman leaps over Sami Zayn, then goes rope to rope, and then Sami throws Roman over the third, and Roman lands on the outside. Sami going rope to rope, coast to coast, flying and leaps over, landing on top of Roman Reigns and takes him out and gets the crowd ecstatic again. And Michael Cole losing his mind, telling him, make him believe, Sami. Oh, man. Roman Reigns started grabbing his ear. I don't know if his ear got like hit somehow, but he looks like his ear got hurt. His left ear might have caught some type of bad impact on that high aerial move performed by Sami Zayn. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I think it's his left ear is hurting really bad. Sami Zayn has got Roman back in the ring, punching him 10 times across the face, and the crowd 1, 2, 3, 4, just chanting along while he punches Roman Reigns each time here. And here we go. Here we go. Roman looking a little dizzy. Sami off the ropes with a big elbow on top of the scalp of Roman. And Roman kicking out after 1. And Roman, after he kicks out, he immediately gets up. And again, he's starting to grab his left side. I don't know if it's the ear or the eyeball, but it seems like it could be a little bit of both. Because first he was grabbing his ear, now he's grabbing his left eye. Something happened. He's a little bit lackadaisical. And not like he's acting like he's lackadaisical either. And Sami Zayn leaps off of the second rope and catches a massive chop across the chin by Roman Reigns. Sami's on the mat laid out, and Roman is again in pain with his left eye. The left eye looks like it has a massive scratch on this part of the eye, like right here, slashed across. So whatever happened in the outside of the ring, his eye is definitely bothering him. First, it was the ear. Now it's the eye. So the whole left side is just not operating as normal for him. Sami Zayn gets thrown to the outside of the ring. Roman Reigns goes chasing him out there. Bashes Sami Zayn's face on the apron portion of the ring. And he goes to smack one of the fans who was recording. Then he leaps over towards Sami Zayn and drops 2 boots across the face to Sami Zayn. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Elimination Chamber 2023. Business is picking up. Got the Let's Go Sammy chants. Roman Reigns laughing at the crowd as they're chanting on Sami Zayn. Ooh, Sami Zayn with a massive chop on the pectoral of Roman Reigns, and Roman ends up laughing it off, barely even moves from it. Then he punches Sami Zayn across the face and drops him down. Now Roman Reigns chanting to the fans. He's like, come on, I could do this all week. Is that all you got? Roman Reigns talking smack to all the Sami Zayn supporters here in attendance tonight. Now they're chanting Roman sucks, and he's telling the fans, shh. He's like putting one finger up to them like, yo, chill out. Oh, now Sami, 1 chop, 2 chop, 3 chops across the chest of Roman Reigns. Ooh, then he catches a chop in the mouth by Roman Reigns. And not only that, Sami Zayn's back has a bunch of red marks on it. Sami Zayn looking like he's the one that got beat up more in this match. Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns having a good time in this match. Roman talking trash to Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman just laughing it up. Oh, man. This is crazy. Now the fans again chanting stuff to Roman Reigns. They want this match to go Sami Zayn's way. They want Sami Zayn as the new champ tonight. Roman Reigns is out here talking to the fans saying, this is not what I wanted. I wanted you guys to be a part of my family, but this is not what I wanted. Or I think he's talking to Sami Zayn's wife. Maybe Sami Zayn's wife is out there. I'm not sure. I think that's what Michael Cole said. He said he wanted basically the Sami Zayn family to be part of the Roman Reigns family. And now Roman's like, you booing me? He says, you booing me? Oh, man. Sami Zayn gets thrown to the outside and lands near the barricade. And I believe that's where his wife is seated. I think that's either where his wife is located or, yeah, it might be where his wife is. Or his girlfriend. I'm not sure if he's married. He's talking over to the woman saying it was never meant to be like this. He says, it's his fault. You understand that, right? Now he's got Sami Zayn leaning over the barricade where the wife is or the girlfriend. Now Roman Reigns saying, we could have all been a family. We could have been close. We could have been together. Now one of the men next to her is holding her back to make sure she doesn't get into any physical involvement with Roman Reigns. I don't know if that's maybe like a brother or a cousin or something. Ooh, a nasty headbutt shot by Roman Reigns. Now there's this blonde chick in the front telling him to get out of here. And then the guy that's next to her and then the other older guy that's next to him, they all talking smack to Roman. And Roman's like, it didn't have to be like this. The fans right here, front row near the entranceway by the barricade, talking smack to Roman, and Roman saying, it didn't have to be this way. I want him to be family, you know? So far, this match has been the slowest match of the evening. There has not been a whole lot of high-impact action or even a whole lot of action to begin with. It's been a whole lot of controversy and smack talk, of course, between Roman and the fans to Roman, and then, of course, a lot of cheers and chants. But this match right now, even though it's the main event, as slow as it's going, should have probably been the first match of the evening, to be honest. This match was like, is bringing the pay-per-view down a bit, you know, from the high roller coaster ride. They're like slowing it down a lot. Roman Reigns over here doing this weird movement with his teeth. I don't know if he's taunting or if he's just trying to fix his jawline. Oh, man, and a massive clothesline by Sami Zayn takes Roman Reigns down to the center of the ring. And Roman over here blinking hard and the fans over here chanting. Paul Heyman on ringside with his eyes wide open, looking surprised. So far, no interferences by neither the Usos or KO or Rhodes or anybody else. Sami Zayn trying to build momentum. Couple of punches across the face. 3 or 4 or 5 punches across the face of Roman. Then he leaps off the ropes with a massive sideways clothesline. It was an awkwardly clothesline. Then he does a clothesline, the normal clothesline that takes Roman over the third rope to the outside of the ring. Now Roman is trying to get himself together. Roman out here coughing pretty hard. One of these moves must have really got him pretty solid. And now he's getting beat up over there in the corner where Sami Zayn's girlfriend or wife and family is located. That's going to be crazy if they brought his family all the way out here for him to lose. Typically, when families get flown out, that means that the person that's, in attendance wrestling is going to win. You know what I'm saying? Wow, Sami Zayn goes to the front row barricade and grabs his girl by the hair and pulls her in for a big kiss. Sami Zayn, man, and Roman Reigns, all the antics being performed both inside the ring, outside of the ring, and with the fans. Oh, Sami Zayn try to go high risk and gets punched in the face. Gets turned off for a second here. Now Roman going to the top. Another punch across the face. Roman Reigns potentially going for a superplex. Punches Sami Zayn in the face again. Man, there's a lot of fans chanting, F you, you suck. Oh, here we go with a superplex. Oh, Sami Zayn's blocking it. A couple of punches to the abdomen, to the ribs of Roman. Roman starting to let go. Sami, a couple of shots on the upper back region of Roman. Oh, man, is he going to do one of these power bombs off the ropes? Here we go. Oh, he did it. Power bomb off the ropes into a pin. And kicks out after 2.9. 2.9. And Paul Heyman's eyes open up so wide that he cannot believe that Sami Zayn did a power bomb off the ropes to the tribal chief and almost gets the victory. It was a super power bomb off the ropes into a pin. So a super power bomb pin. Sheesh. And now Sami Zayn slapping himself in the face, trying to get himself hyped up and amped up. And the fans also cheering him on. His girl at ringside looking a little bit nervous, but also a bit ecstatic for Sami Zayn as well. Sami Zayn trying to go for something here. Michael Cole says it might be the Blue Thunder Bomb, but Roman gets out of it. Oh, man, he does a power bomb onto Sami Zayn, planting him in the center of the ring. Sami kicks out, though. Fans looking a little bit nervous. Now Sami Zayn over here poking his right ear. Maybe Sami Zayn's ear might have popped on that high elevated power bomb. Man, he almost put Sami Zayn through the ring with that one. Sheesh. And now Roman Reigns grabbing his own trap or shoulder or neck area. Tribal Chief smiling, taunting the fans, saying, you guys really going for Sami? Roman Reigns does his taunt, the fist into the ground, going for the spear. Nope, going for the Superman punch and misses, and Sami catches him midair and then does an overhead suplex where Roman Reigns lands into the corner upside down. Oh no, and then Sami catches the Superman punch. Sami kicks out at the last second, 2.9 as well. Paul Heyman getting frustrated out there. He's looking absolutely livid that this match still isn't over. So Sami Zayn had caught Roman with a nice little overhead suplex that slams Roman to the corner. But then when he runs towards Roman, he thought he had the advantage, and he caught the Superman punch. And, of course, the kick out, though, for Sami Zayn. So now the match has started picking up a bit more because the first 10 minutes, 12 minutes was just a whole lot of, mockery, mimicking, and taunting going on. Paul Heyman telling Roman Reigns that, got his heart rate up. You know what I'm saying? You got him nervous. Again, no one yet has interfered in this match, and no one has accompanied neither Roman Reigns nor Sami Zayn to the ring. Neither one has been accompanied by anyone else, other than, of course, Paul Heyman, but typically Paul Heyman doesn't interfere in the match. Wow, Roman Reigns does the ooh-ah, and half of the crowd or more actually does the ooh-ah chant with him. Oh, no, he missed, and he gets rolled up by Sami Zayn for the pin, but it's a kick out after 2. Zayn again with another little overhead side suplex that lands Roman again in the corner. Sami Zayn now taunting. I don't know what he's going for here. Is he going for a Superman punch? Is he going for a spear? He's over here taunting and mimicking. He's mimicking Roman Reigns. He does the little, and then a punch to the ground. Oh, he lands a Superman punch across the face. And then a big boot across the face. 1, 2. Oh, Roman kicked out. And Sami Zayn was like, he was like, that's not a 3. He was like, I hit the man with his own Superman punch, taunted him with his own taunt, caught him with a nasty move, went for the quick pin, and still no victory. It's like, what is going on here? He's like, a Superman kick and a boot to the face, not enough. He was like, I thought this was a 3. Wow. And the fans grabbing their hair, their ears, their scalp, cannot believe that Sami Zayn didn't get that victory. Roman Reigns, again, grabbing that left ear. I don't know, man. I think his ear got hurt somewhere. All right, here we go. Sami Zayn, again, waiting for Roman to get up on his feet. And Roman rolls out of the ring. Going towards the announce table. I don't even know where the announcer's table came from, because that thing was destroyed earlier, but I guess they fixed it. Oh, Sami Zayn went flying through. He was on the outside of the ring, right? He goes flying through the ropes to go from the outside here to go to the other outside of the ring, flying through the ropes, and catches a punch in the face by Roman Reigns. Man, that was high. That was low. That was like low risk, high risk maneuver. High risk because he could have ran head first into the post. Low risk because he was on the outside of the ring. Oh, Roman Reigns goes for the spear. Sami Zayn gets out of the way, and Roman goes head first through the barricade and breaks the barricade. Sami quickly throws Roman to the ring. Roman goes for a Superman punch and misses. Whoa. Sami ends up going for a spinning powerbomb pin for the quick count, and it's a kick out again by Roman. Wow, I don't know how Roman kicked out, bro. After going head first into the barricade, he literally hit the barricade by himself. Sami got out the way. Roman spears the barricade and shatters the barricade. Then he gets caught in a spinning thunder powerbomb into a pin, and the fans are losing their minds because Roman Reigns kicked out again. And Sami Zayn has a huge cut going like this down like his abdomen and like lower chest area on one side of his body. These guys have been getting brutalized. Man, Sami Zayn does not know what else to do. He's done his own finisher. He's done Roman Reigns' finisher. He's had Roman go through the barricade, and he still cannot get the victory. Bro, this is crazy. Usually the person that has done all their finishers and not one is the person that ends up losing. Oh, Sami Zayn tried to pick up Roman. Roman trying to get Sami in a headlock. Oh, and they run into the referee in the corner. The ref got stuck in the corner as Roman tried to get out of the move with Sami Zayn. Oh, and Sami catches a massive boot in the corner. He's trying to go for the cover. The referee's knocked out, though. The ref is down. The ref got stuck in the corner, and he got bashed into the corner because of Sami Zayn and Roman going backwards. So the ref got knocked out. And then Roman followed it up with an elbow to Sami Zayn. He runs to the corner, and then Sami followed him, gave him a big boot across the face, goes for the pin, but the referee is out cold. Sami Zayn is probably going to lose the match because he's pretty much done every single finisher in the book, including Roman's finisher. Roman hasn't yet landed a spear, and he hasn't yet landed a fist. Oh, and Jimmy Uso gets into the ring and a massive super kick. Sammy bounces off the third rope back into another super kick, catches a third super kick. Wow, 3 super kicks in a row by Jimmy Uso performing on Sami Zayn. The ref is still out. Then he does a Uso splash onto Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn catching 3 super kicks and a Uso splash. Jimmy rolling Roman in. A new official gets in. Oh, and Sami Zayn kicks out at 2.95. And he says, what? And Jimmy is losing his mind. He's like, are you kidding me? He was like, yo, Roman should have won the match. And the ref literally says, no, it was a kick out at 2.99 even. That's how close this was. Paul Heyman frustrated. Roman Reigns is still laid down on the mat with Sammy. Jimmy Uso frustrated. Oh, man. Business has picked up with the outside interference. Where's Jey Uso? Where's Cody? Where's KO, Kevin Owens? So far, no one has come to the aid of Sammy, but we have had Jimmy Uso come to the aid of Roman. Sammy's still in it. And so far, there's no Superman punch and no spear performed by Roman Reigns yet, but Sami Zayn has performed every possible finisher in the book, including Roman Reigns' own Superman punch. Now Roman is talking smack to Sammy, and Sammy punches him in the face. Then he shoves Sammy's face. Then Sammy with a couple of punches across Roman Reigns' face. Roman bouncing off the ropes. A headbutt to Sami Zayn, courtesy of Roman. Now he's trying to choke out Sammy. He's like, you understand me? Oh, damn. Sammy punched him really hard in the nose. Oh, and he almost goes for the Superman punch and missed and almost catches the second referee. The second referee was almost knocked out of action. Now you got Sami Zayn kicking Roman Reigns like 10 kicks in a row. Roman rolls to the outside. Jimmy tried to interfere and catches a boot across the face, courtesy of Sammy. Oh, Sami Zayn caught a spear by Roman. Oh, and a kick out again at 2.99. Then they show a close-up of Sami Zayn's girl in the front row. And Michael Cole is like, for the love of God, how did Sami Zayn kick out? And then they show a close-up of this little girl. And she's like, yeah. She's over here cheering that Sami Zayn kicked out. Man, the camera people tonight have got all the facial expressions from the adults to the kids to everybody in between. Man, oh man. Sami Zayn leaning on top of the knee of Roman Reigns, and Sammy's trying to get up. Roman talking smack to Sami Zayn. Oh man. He said, I tried to help you. He said, you're nothing without me. He said, I elevated you. I brought you to the top. You're nothing without me, Sammy. He said, this is how he repays me. Now he's telling Montreal, this is how you all repay me. Oh, now he slapped Sami Zayn across the face. Slapped him again. Another slap. Slapped him again. He said, this is what you want to do? Is this what you want to do? Whoa, and Sammy slapped him across the face. Oh, a Superman punch, but Sammy ducked, and the second referee's out. Now Sami Zayn does a Superman punch to Roman, but then Roman bounces back and does a Superman punch to Sami Zayn. Wow, this is crazy. 2 referees knocked out. There's at least 3 Superman punches. 2 of them, ironically, by Sami Zayn, not even by Roman. Only Roman has done 1 Superman punch and 1 spear. Wow, this is crazy. Jimmy Uso still knocked out. Paul Heyman out here is talking something to Roman. The fans are chanting, this is awesome. And now Paul Heyman gets a chair from underneath the ring, passing the chair over to the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. The two refs are knocked out. Jimmy Uso's gone. Paul Heyman with the assist with the chair. And now let's see, will he be able to bash Sami Zayn across the face? I got a feeling this is where either Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, or Cody Rhodes is going to interfere. The crowd is getting hyped. Oh no! Jey Uso! What? You know how Sami Zayn is usually the one that goes in the center of the ring and takes the chair shot? Jey Uso is in the ring waiting for the chair shot, blocking the path of Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. And Roman is shocked. I knew the fans were getting hyped for some reason. Jey Uso's got a very aggravated look on his face. Roman says it's either me or it's him. Telling Jey Uso to pick sides. Man, he hands the chair over to Jey Uso. Jey looks at Roman like, what are you doing? So in the center of the ring, Jimmy still knocked out. Paul Heyman on the outside. Roman trying to give Jey Uso the chair. Jey not grabbing the chair. The fans are saying, no, 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 no. Oh, man, I got a feeling Jey Uso is going to do the same thing that Sami Zayn did at the Rumble. He's going to do it tonight and attack Roman with. Oh, man, I got a feeling he's going to attack Roman. Or are they going to reverse it on us and make him attack Sami Zayn and then reunite with his bloodline? I don't know. He did not lift the chair and attack yet. Roman Reigns now snapping his fingers to the face of Jey Uso. Jey still has the chair in his hand. Roman is still in the center of the ring, barking orders. Sami Zayn has not yet stood up. He's still laid out. Roman Reigns takes the chair back from Jey Uso. Oh, man, he shoves Jey Uso in the face. Oh, he shoves him again. He shoves him twice. Like, shoved him. Oh, no. And then Sami Zayn performs a spear on Jey Uso. Then he catches a chair shot by Roman. Another chair shot. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 chair shots by Roman Reigns. And now Sami Zayn's girl on front row looking concerned. The kids front row are looking scared and concerned. The fans are all on their feet. All the front row people are leaning over the barricade, wondering what's going to happen. Jey Uso accidentally speared by Sami Zayn, man. Oh, man. And Sami Zayn catches a spear by Roman Reigns, but still no ref. Oh, the ref. 1, 2. Wow. They counted the 3. And all the fans are stunned. Sami Zayn's girl has a look on her face, and all the fans are completely shocked. I mean, I knew Roman Reigns was going to win, but at some point they made it seem like Sami was going to win this, especially with Jey Uso coming into the ring to save Sami Zayn. And Jey Uso even coming into the ring to save Sami Zayn still was not enough to defeat Roman Reigns. 902 days and counting, guys. Now Jimmy gets back into the ring, and Roman barking orders to Jimmy about Sami Zayn. I can't believe Jey Uso accidentally got speared by Sami Zayn. And all the fans are like this. They're like, all the fans in Montreal, Quebec look mad. Oh, Kevin Owens. You're a little too late, buddy. The match is over. Roman retained. You should have came out a lot earlier to help Sami Zayn. The crowd is cheering Kevin Owens, but some of the fans are still mad because they know that Sami Zayn is not leaving as champ. Kevin Owens attacks Jimmy Uso outside of the ring, and Jimmy ends up getting planted face first into the barricade. Now he goes in the ring, and now he takes down Roman Reigns. He's laying punches across Roman. Oh, and he gives a stunner to Roman Reigns. Jimmy back in the ring. Misses the clothesline, and he catches a stunner. He falls outside. He's trying to be like the modern day Stone Cold, but unfortunately, he doesn't have enough of the hype or the support. You know what I'm saying? Oh, crap. KO goes to the outside of the ring with Jimmy and then lifts Jimmy up in the air and power bombs him through the table. And the announcer's table breaks yet again on this one pay-per-view. They broke the same table twice. Oh, and now Kevin Owens coming out here with a chair. Grabs the chair that was near the barricade by Michael Cole. Goes into the ring with the chair. Oh, no, Paul Heyman is attacking Kevin Owens, punching him across the back, trying to save his tribal chief. No impact. And now Paul Heyman has a concerned look on his face. Oh, man, KO about to plant the chair shot across Paul Heyman. And then he gives a stunner to Paul Heyman. He's trying to be too much like the modern day Stone Cold. Roman Reigns grabbing his own back of his neck. Sami Zayn is in the ring. Oh, man, Sami Zayn is wobbling around. Is he going to attack Kevin Owens? This would be crazy if Sami Zayn actually attacks Kevin Owens after all of this with a spear. This would be insane because he's literally standing in the center of the ring. Oh, Kevin Owens moves out of the way, and Sami with a big boot across the face of Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens, man, came out too little, too late, and the fans are stunned that he would have came out at the end of the match instead of coming out during the match. Jey Uso's nowhere to be found. Jimmy got beat up a few times by KO. I see no Jey Uso anywhere. Man, oh man. So all the faces that I thought that were going to show up did show up for the most part. However, KO showed up too late. No Cody tonight, which that wasn't a high expectation. So KO and Jey Uso both showed up tonight. Jey Uso tried to protect Sami from getting beat up with the chair. It didn't work. KO showed up, and he showed up at the end of the match. So we had two of the three guys that I thought might show up, but yet Sami still loses, as expected. And these fans are aggravated, man. They cannot believe this right now. The fans are chanting, oh, 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 but not as many as were before because they are so mad that Sami did not come out victorious in this pay-per-view. The fans are still cheering him on, but they know, man, they are so mad. They're clapping for him, but they are so disappointed. And his girl was at ringside. They had his girl at ringside, making him think that he was going to win the title. Oh, man. Poor guy, man. Poor fans. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up the pay-per-view. Coming up next is going to be the press conference coming up for the Elimination Chamber. So I'm probably going to watch that offline. But I want to thank everyone who tuned in today. Please make sure to hit the like on this video. Share it with anybody who missed the pay-per-view. Replay it again if you missed any part of the pay-per-view so you can get all the commentary updates. And also, make sure you tune in this Monday for Raw and this Friday for SmackDown. I will be giving the commentary live updates for those as well. This was a good pay-per-view. I think the best matches of the night were for sure the tag team match and the men's elimination chamber and the women's elimination chamber. I think that the Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, and the Roman Reigns main event, those two matches are bottom two matches in my opinion. Top three matches are the tag team match and the two chamber matches. In whatever order you guys think it would go is up to you. But with that being said, guys, this is the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view for 2023. Again, I am your host, your live commentator, your host and your live commentator, Ola, here on Ola TV. It was great doing this for you. Don't forget, replays available both on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for everyone who tuned in as well on Twitch. You're greatly appreciated. Take care, guys. Enjoy your evening. When you watch the post conference offline, we will be back soon. And again, I appreciate you guys showing love and support. Take care. Peace.